And with that, we should be audible to the rest of the internet. I'm going to jump over to the retro game template and then make sure God Hand is up and running. We'll get started.
Excellent.
There we go.
Stream Elements is talking. Pink is here.
Hey, what's up, Pink? Welcome to the stream. Get ready for whatever this is going to be.
It's gonna be fun, is what it's gonna be.
Let's see. Let me load this up. Before we jump in, we'll sort of do a bit of a event recap. When we last left off, we started on the giant robot crab level after beating Shannon. Right, Matt?
Yes. Yeah, because we started at the end of stage 2. You beat Elvis there. We made it the entire way through stage 3, which was like the circus. You beat Luchador Gorilla, the Mad Midget 5, and Shannon. And now we're fighting. We're atop a giant enemy crab.
Okay. And there should be nothing to unlock in the shop for now since we're not past any major checkpoints. I do remember we were a couple screens in and hitting a bunch of different waves, so we'll jump in with stage 4, Kissing a Hot Chick. And so for folks that are jumping on as sort of an intro, as you can see from the stream overlay here, I am sandwiched in between two co-hosts today because apparently I hate myself. But this will be an experiment. We will see how the dynamics play out when we have assistant coach Wazy and other assistant coach Matt.
Yeah. The two of us will be kind and polite to you, hopefully. Or kind and polite enough, I guess. I don't know, Wazy's not talking a lot.
Yeah, she's unusually quiet. Are you muted, Wazy?
No, I'm just pretending I'm not here and making it look like you're using my name for clout.
Wow.
Oh, she is here.
I thought it was funny. I was like, if I just shut up for half this stream, will they like continue to talk? And then I'll be like, what? I wasn't on that stream. I don't know what the fuck Raku's talking about.
Yeah, I see Sour Lad in the chat. What's up, Sour Lad?
Are you ready to bust some balls, Sour Lad?
All right.
Also, Pink, I heard you and Raku were talking shit about me playing Monster Hunter yesterday, so yeah. That's the shit I heard.
Yeah.
We were just talking about how funny it would be if we ignored Wazy for the first 10 minutes and made it seem like we couldn't hear her. When in reality, even if we weren't all connected via a Discord call, we'd probably still be able to hear her.
Which is why I decided to be silent. I was like, you know what? Fuck you guys.
So you decided to play along with the bit we weren't doing.
Exactly. But different. But different and therefore better.
Was it
I
worth
mean,
it?
I suppose.
So this is kind of a mini-game transition area. Basically, you just chuck stuff at the mooks as they chase this poor lady down. And she kisses you, which refills your God Hand meter. As is thematically appropriate for God Hand, I suppose.
Yeah.
It lied. She wasn't necessarily hot at all.
Well, maybe she's temperature hot. That's why she's wearing that getup.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
There's, I think, a total of 3 different villager models. There's the dudes with the hats. There's the ladies in the purple, and there's the ladies in the green. that is the extent of the villagers that inhabit the world of God Hand.
Fashion isn't their highest concern. I mean, there are like demons and cultists running around, so
Listen, sometimes you gotta make do with what you find on the ground and call it fashion, okay?
Oh,
Well,
it's always
this runoff great.
it's always fun to hear preemptively hear via Discord that a demon's here.
I'm not even warmed up yet, man. And I gotta be careful,
Well,
otherwise if the demon clips the villager, then I get penalized for that.
You better get fucking warmed up, cause that's where we at, yo.
Yeah, if this doesn't warm you up, nothing will.
Ugh.
You're in Stab City. Population U.
I think I mentioned it briefly in the last stream, but this level debuts a new type of demon.
Can you kiss her again and get more God Hand?
No. I get no interactions.
She just bows at you perpetually now.
Well, I guess if I accidentally hit her, she does that.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
You're a dick.
Time for a little fun.
Oh, and I can't taunt her. Alright. Sorry, lady.
Well, you broke her heart and also her jaw.
I hit her with my left hand. I think. Not the God
I don't think
hand.
you did. I don't think you did, though.
It's fine. It's an accident. Alright, I don't think that was a net gain aside from the money. I have no meter. I have less health than when I started, and I had no health. Uh-oh.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
not...
like-
Have you tried being better at this game?
Yes. I'll have to try harder. I thought I had at least a couple more screens, but I think we're going into the Stooges fight now. And I have no meter, no orbs except for one, and no health.
Oh, perfect combination.
Oh boy.
Of winning.
I'm
No,
still...
that's perfect. That's great. Just go right in. It's fine.
Yeah, you'll be at your most winningest.
Yeah. Nothing helps people win more than desperation. You know, like when a school bus goes down.
Oh, we got a cutscene.
Give up the God Hand now.
Only thing I'm giving up is an ass kicking.
But we want the arm!
Alright.
So like when a school bus goes down and then somebody like has super adrenaline kick in, that's what should be happening here. Your adrenaline should be kicking in, your arms should get sweaty. Mom's spaghetti. Oh, never mind.
That could have gone less bad if I managed to throw God Hand fast enough, but it took me a split second, and I died. So, as
Have
a...
you-
Well, I was lucky.
Have you
Jeez.
tried not dying? Seems like it would be beneficial in this game.
You're going to have to come up with another one
Yeah.
besides that one, Wazy.
Yeah, but it's a good one. Not dying is a very valuable strategy. Also don't let that happen.
Alright. I hinted at this fight earlier when we were fighting the Stooges, but unlike the first round where they jump in one after another, in this one, you have to fight Bruce and Felix at the same time, and then Conchita kind of pops down every once in a while to mess with you. Oh
Yeah.
boy. I wanted to cancel.
Yeah, and essentially trying to get down one at a time is just a massive pain.
Yeah, and I think the most dangerous one right away is Bruce, because he's fast. And he can toss the boomerang. Felix, if he just keeps some distance, he's not too bad. But we'll see.
There we go. Oh, and a banana. Oh, that's
That was
good.
lucky, but I gotta keep an eye on the radar, because Conchita will
Here she
pop
comes.
down and then
That'll happen.
she'll
Yeah.
hit me with the whip. And I think she stays on the field permanently. Yeah. Oh man, that's rough.
Listen, have you thought of hearing these guys out when it comes to like their plan with the God Hand? Like, have you wondered if like maybe you should just like if they're like, hey, we want you, the God Hand, have you considered like just being like, yeah, all right, and joining their side?
Keep in mind that these two chopped Gene's arm off. His original arm.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but like now they want the God Hand, so like why don't you just give them what they want? Maybe they'll stop beating the shit out of you.
This is gonna be a long fight, folks.
I'm gonna be really honest with you, Raku. Like either way, you're gonna get the shit kicked out of you. So like, would you rather get the shit kicked out of you on the winning side or the losing side? Because right now you are not on the winning side.
Yeah, this does not feel like the winningest you that you could be.
Yeah. I feel like you're doing, and like, forgive me for saying this, but like, I feel like you're doing a bad job of, playing the game.
You don't regret saying those words, and you know it, Wazy.
Will I? Will I? Is this gonna be the round where you're gonna win? No, it is not. I can bet on that right now.
Okay, where is she?
He's coming for you.
Ooh.
I admire that you are, trying. Not hard.
I really
but,
need that. Ooh.
Ooh.
No, not you. Wrong target. Auto target. Auto target. Auto target. Thank you, auto target, for making me waste on my meter.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's probably fine.
Oh god. Where is she? Is she on the map?
Not yet. It doesn't look like.
Yeah, there she is.
Yep, they're both here.
If I could get my God Hand full for one more, I might have a chance, but I have no life.
Yeah, so you're gonna be like
You
max
just gotta,
defense.
yeah. You just gotta avoid all danger at all costs. Just backflip until you can't backflip anymore.
These construction things have items in them too. I could get lucky. Nope. Nope.
I mean, it could be worse. Like they could, after a certain amount of time, revive the other dude.
That would be terrible.
Yeah, that would be if there was like a nightmare mode on this game. That is. Oh, that was a cruel and unusual death. That was ridiculous.
Getting a health pickup is actually not as good as getting either an orb or a bikini card here. But that could have... Oh, wow, strawberry. That could have gone much better if I had targeted the right character. Let me see.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, come on, get off me.
We're not on my channel, but here's my da-da-da-da-da-da joke. It's this run.
Oh, that's rough. Oh, ow, ooh,
You see how right I was on that? You see how fucking right I was on that? I was super right. It's great.
You would be a very poor motivational speaker, Wazy.
No, I can be really motivational.
Hey, you, person struggling with whatever you're struggling with. Suck less.
Be better at it. Listen, you just gotta listen, Rocky. You can do this. You just gotta feel feelings. I know you don't have strong opinions about everything because you're very neutral, but you gotta get mad. You gotta get mad, and you gotta get angry, and you gotta go out there and you gotta punch things.
Feel feelings.
Yes.
You get all those feelies.
Get all the feelies out, and preferably rage.
Oh wow, it went over his head.
Rage is your strongest asset. So if you can get mad, you'll punch the buttons harder, and that will make you better at the game.
Oh god.
Yeah, that's definitely how that works.
Yeah, that's exactly how it works. It's like right now, what are you doing? You're not doing as great. But if you listened to me and were like, hey, I should feel rage and I should smash the buttons I'm supposed to harder, you would be winning. I'm giving like top tier advice here.
I think Wazy's been muted for the past 5 minutes.
Starlight asks how your day's been. Mine's been great. I'm watching Raku die for the rest of forever. How was yours, Sourlad? Matt, how was your day? Let's just have a conversation as we watch Raku struggle.
Yeah, it was a good day. I mean, we got a lot of stuff done. I got a whole bunch of stuff set up and ready for extra life, which is good.
Ah, there's a berserk card on the field too.
Aw, dang it.
You guys have already started planning for extra life. Is it still going to be in the summer?
It's gonna be September.
Oh, in the
Yeah.
fall. Okay.
Early September. So like technically it's still the summer, but like it's one of those like kind of sorta ish.
This is Canada, so you never know. You never know if it actually is summer or not.
Yeah, that's also a very good point.
Sourlad says, I finally finished a project, so it's been great. Good job, Sourlad.
Nice.
You finished your stuff. You finish your projects better than Raku finishes this fight. I'm just saying.
How
I'm
dare
not
you?
implying anything. I'm not implying anything because I know I'm right. I don't need to imply.
So modest.
Wow.
I am. Hi, Edward. What's up? It's me. I'm back again. I also like that the way that this this Discord reactive image is set up. It looks like I'm backhanding Raku every time I talk, and that is great.
Yeah, every time you talk, and just my avatar's like,
Just ow, ow, ow.
Bah, bah.
it's funny. I'm getting fairly lucky with drops, but I keep getting cornered before I can either pick them up or throw them.
Yeah, because like you keep getting like you had like that strawberry in one fight. You had a berserk card. Like the game's being relatively kind to you, all things considered.
Drop
Have
wise.
you
Just not with the punches in the face part.
Yeah.
Have you considered being faster? It might help.
All right. That's actually not a bad series of pulls. If I can get out of the freaking corner.
No, it doesn't look like it. You're doomed.
Wombo
Yep,
combo.
goodbye.
All right, Skinny, get over here.
Lad says, remember to hydrate and stretch. I will, because I am having a leisurely time. Sitting here, watching Raku get beat up. Having a nice little
Yeah.
sipple of water.
Sipple?
Yeah.
I have an entire... I have an entire package of Skittles in my pocket that is currently warming up, which I intend to eat later.
Ah.
I should go get some Skittles. Man, I need Skittles now.
Well, you should have preemptively got Skittles like I did.
Yeah, I should have pre-skittled.
That's the thing. Those are the things you gotta do before you stream. You gotta get water, you gotta go to the bathroom, and you gotta get Skittles.
Yeah, it's like that's the rules.
A-Dub says, Wazy, check my drawing. I will later. Right now I have to watch Raku lose. It's important. Sour Lad says, what kind of Skittles? They're just the regular type. They came from my Christmas stocking. So, but I recently just had my second Christmas, so that's why.
Pain.
I can't wait to see the death number on this one.
You are getting subs today.
Yeah, but the funny part is we haven't decided the number because like it could be astronomical.
I will own your channel by the time I
Also,
beat
the
this.
Prince is here and says yellow and green Skittles are the best.
Oh, hey, what's up,
They say-
Prince? First time chat.
They say Skittles are all the same flavor, but I don't think that's true. I'm gonna be 100% honest.
I also am not sure if I agree with that statement of
Also,
all Skittles.
Prince, I must say thank you for taking all the orange teeth off of me. I really appreciate that. That was a swell guy thing for you to do.
Can't keep getting away with it.
The orange thing, or
Yeah. Prince eats oranges worse than I do. So, so I'm not the cursed one anymore.
you're not the as cursed one anymore.
No, I'm uncursed because like there's a more cursed way, so therefore I'm in the clear. I'm in the clear.
All right.
Also, Sour Lad says, I love some sour Skittles. I don't, because they have that fucking rock sugar on top of it, and candies with that stuff on it are gross. See, there you should have dodged more.
You ever get Skittles and then take a pack of M&Ms and mix them up and put them in the same bowl?
See,
I've considered doing that.
I want to do that, but I don't know where I would do that and not get my ass kicked, because I don't work at a actual physical place. I work at home now. So it's like, if I do that, the only person I'm gonna hurt is myself.
And me.
Because I will
Oh
forget.
boy. Meter.
Bueller?
Where'd she go?
Edward says, I heard the Shamrock Shake doesn't actually taste like mint. That's definitely bullshit. I don't know, because I don't drink garbage. And, like, I think the Shamrock Shake is mint chocolate, if I'm correct on that.
It's supposed to be just mint.
Okay, well, either way, it's garbage.
Aw.
Yeah, because I already know how you feel about mint in most things. Like, you're against it.
Especially in chocolate. Like, who did that? Who invented that? That is a garbage human right there. Prince says, thanks for the next cursed food video idea. Don't do the Shamrock Shakes. Sour Lad even says, gross Shamrock Shakes. I like at Dairy Queen. I know I have a problem with dilly bars, but I like at Dairy Queen. They have like the pumpkin pie blizzard, and that's dope.
Yeah, the seasonal pumpkin pie blizzard's pretty tasty.
And
That
Bruce says, I guess me and Wazy have something to fight about now. What, do you like mint chocolate, you idiot? I will fight you behind a Denny's.
I almost had that round, but when I threw God Hand, it targeted the wrong person, so I wasted my meter again. So close.
I think you're blaming the game too much. I think you gotta take some ownership of your defeats. You really gotta take ownership of what's happening here and take some responsibility, and then maybe you will be able to pass this.
God Hand is an analog for every failure in my life.
Sour Lad says the dentist probably invented mint chocolate, and also Takuno the Third now followed.
I saw that.
Thanks, Takuno the Third.
Thanks. Wait. Which one is that? That's not.
That's Naked Snake's alternate account to make fun of Takuno.
All right. I appreciate the follow, nonetheless. I can appreciate.
Don't ask. We don't know.
I can appreciate commitment to a bit. Ooh, that's a good drop.
That's definitely the best way to describe that. Yeah, that is a bit, and that is a choice.
Prince says, blame the game. Raku's a perfect player. No, he is not. Have you been watching the past 5 minutes, Prince? He is indeed 100% not.
Give me that. All right. This has to be the run. Just give me target on. Nope, that's Felix. That was a red.
Thanks, Takuna the Third.
Red God card that popped up.
He's coming in. I like feet.
Advanced lore. Oh boy.
It's Takuna the Third lore.
If you're Takuna the Third, I think you should like something more in depth than feet. Like you specifically only like toenails.
Oh, come
or
on.
ankle bones. Enjoy that little sliver of health you got going on there.
Targeted the wrong person
never
again.
mind. Prince says Raku's flawless. The game's just plain unfair. Well, the game is unfair, but that's the point.
Yeah, like I'll admit, yeah, I'll agree. The game is grossly unfair, but like,
This fight might actually give me more trouble than the Devil Hand fight. Just because less control.
I got all dressed up in my Devil Hand outfit, and we're not even gonna get to the Devil Hand.
We're gonna get there.
we're gonna get there. It just might not be the stream.
Thanks, Matt. Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Well, you'll beat this eventually.
Okay,
all
alright. 2 cards.
He's being more positive than me, so like
Get off me. Get off
It's not
me.
good that the boomerang is just beating the shit out of you.
Get off me.
Have you tried not getting cornered and then punched to death?
Wrong target. The problem with the targeting is it's somewhat arbitrary depending on which direction Gene's facing, which can be a real problem if you're trying to pull a specific enemy and hit them with God Hand. But let's see if we can take advantage of 2 cards.
And your unwavering determination. Edward says, cankles. Where does the calf end and the ankle begin? Who knows? That's the fun.
That's ankles is one of those things you like calves, you like ankles, and it's that Road to El Dorado give them both as good.
Sour Lad says, Takuna the Third is just reverse Yoshikage Kira. You saved toenails of jars and now and like severed feet.
Whatever floats your boat, I suppose. We do not kink shame on this stream.
We don't. We just Raku shame. It's much easier and there's a lot more jokes.
The joke?
Joke. Also, Akame is here and says, hi, Raku, Matt, and Wazy. Love y'all's outfits. Azazel Wazy fits well. Thank you.
Yeah. Or Azel.
Azel, whatever.
Thanks,
You know I
Iconic
don't know
Boar.
how to read.
That's true. Reading is. Yeah, you can read. Well enough.
How many? Ooh. Oh, fuck, I'm not a mod. I wish I was a mod. I would make a poll right now. I would be like, how many more times do you think it will take Raku to beat this one boss?
Can you create polls even if I don't have the mod thing unlocked as an affiliate? Will it let you do
I
that?
don't know. Oh, I actually don't know. I
Yeah,
didn't
that's
even think
actually
of
a good
that.
question.
I didn't even think of that aspect of it. I just thought I wanted to do one. Can you hurry up and get affiliate and then moderate me so that I can make a poll? Edward says, we only kink shame if your kink is shaming. Also a raid from It's Your Boy Top Ramen.
Oh, hey!
Ramen.
Ramen!
Hey, Ramen.
Hey, that's my boy there.
It's ya boy.
Uh-oh.
It's my boy and also ya boys. How did it go, buddy?
Yeah, that was Rainbow Six.
Yeah.
boy, bad
did
place,
you
bad
six
place.
Rainbows? Did you six up them rainbows?
Oh, whoops. Where does that kick me if I say no? Ah, well, whatever. Just reload the cutscene.
Says Alaska bad, okay?
I
All
did.
around me you tried.
I did not mean to
Tried.
do that. I think it's gonna negate my deaths, so we're gonna call that 15 deaths.
It was way more than 15 fucking deaths, and we all know it. We were all there. We all witnessed it.
I don't think that was more than 15.
You've been dying. You've been dying since we started this entire run.
All right, Wazy, how many you want to count? 'Cause I did that by accident.
I want to count 20.
20?
I
All
want
right.
to count it even 20 because you've been dying since we rolled in.
I just realized I can bust all this stuff before I go forward and trigger the encounter. I think
but
up till
you're
like
not getting anything good.
the first third.
Hold it.
So if I will skip this. I'd like Wazy to make a note somewhere. You could put it in Discord or whatnot that we're going to need to add 20 to the whatever grand total.
I'm writing it on this sticky note that says Raku failed and 20 extra deaths.
Yeah.
Raku failed plus 20 deaths. Also, I will catch up on chat in a minute. Actually, Matt, you want to catch up on chat while I write this on this
Sure.
orange sticky or yellow sticky note?
You see, I'm looking at this Alaskan bad. Quispy saying we don't go to Alaska anymore. Do not the gnome. The comic board saying go Rocky, you got this. With cheerleadering.
Thanks, dude.
Kiwi saying oh god, there's 3 of them.
Yeah.
There's sour cream and onion. At least call me a better flavor. It's salt and vinegar, not an improvement. How about all dress?
What about ketchup?
Yeah. Some good old-fashioned Canadian all-dressed and/or ketchup chips.
What about regular ruffle?
Yeah, what about lightly salted ruffles?
Yeah, lightly salted for convenience.
Yeah. And Kiwi saying, oh no, an unknown woman is up there.
Ow.
Oh, she's not super unknown. I mean,
She's got a whip, and that's all you need to know about her.
Bruce, get over here, Bruce.
I like that they're all color coordinated.
Yeah, red, blue, and green.
Yeah, you know, it shows that they're a team and that they care about each other. Why are we not
Yeah.
color coordinated? What the fuck?
Oh, wow, I didn't think that would actually kill him. Oh, that's a waste.
Okay, Matt, if you had to wear one of these 3 people's outfits, which one would you wear?
I suppose Bruce, who I believe is the Boomerang Man.
Green?
Yeah. If I had to pick one.
See, I would pick blue because I would like those hands.
Oh, like the big spiky man hands?
Yeah, see, they call this game God Hand, but then he doesn't have big spiky hands, which seems like a mislabeling on the game's behalf.
Alright, Conchita.
Well, big spiky hands aren't necessarily that godly.
Iconic 4 says, I remember the boomerang guy fucked up my dodging so much.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I was really hoping that'd be enough to kill. I think I'm boned. Yeah.
Oh, man.
If I could have got her down, I think I could have one-on-one Felix.
Yeah.
Sourlad says, those yummy party lime chips. And did she just slap her ass on the metal floor with a guy with spikes watch? Yes.
Yeah.
We don't kink shame here, Kiwi.
Whoops.
Yeah.
That's what's happening.
Yeah,
What
the ass smack finisher.
Yeah.
Well, what else do you do to evil people?
Yeah.
Harsh
you give
language?
them a spanking because they're bad.
Yeah.
Alright.
Were you never spanked as a child for being a little asshole? Well, some people just need it more when they're adults. And they happen to like it.
And they're demons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then also, sometimes you just need to elbow or knee a dude in the face a whole bunch of times.
Yeah, just repeatedly destroy his nose. Oh, you chain yanked the wrong guy, but
That'll
or
work.
the right guy. Yeah, I suppose in this case the right guy because you've almost killed him.
You just gotta dive, dip, dodge, duck, and dodge.
At this point, I'm just trying to get meter. But I do want to try and yank Felix since he's almost dead.
Yeah. So we can show off
Yeah,
all
you
3 of
yank
them.
that man. You yank that man. You grab him gently with your fingers, with your god hand. And you put your god hand around him and give him a good old yanking.
Yes.
Don't let him spit the green in your face.
Here on this stream, we yank men. We yank them till they lose consciousness.
Yank them chains.
Alright, get out of here.
And that gets rid of
Felix.
If I'm, yeah, that gets rid of Felix the big guy. Like, I feel like Felix and Bruce's names are backwards.
Why?
I don't know, like, Bruce looks more like a Felix, and Felix looks more like a Bruce.
Well, Bruce Wayne doesn't look like a Bruce. He looks like a Batman, and guess where we are?
Well, no,
He's
Batman looks
both.
like a Bruce Wayne.
All right.
Iconic Force says that mashing speed is impressive. Ooh, could this be the run?
Don't jinx me.
Oh, ooh, I'll jinx you all I want. I already have 20 plus deaths on here. It took you fucking up and dying a whole bunch to, you know, become better.
I really thought I had at least a couple more screens for this fight so I could warm up.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't, and now we're here, and now look at your life, look at your choices, look at this weird kink woman you now have to spank.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. You've got this.
You say that, but watch this, he's gonna get caught. He's gonna get caught up in something.
Ha!
Alright, okay, fine.
Finally, you did it.
Oh, my hand hurts.
Fine.
Let's see what they got to say.
Off with a pass this time.
You better get stronger before next time.
Yeah, you're all talk.
You're all a bunch of freaking idiots! Awesome.
Ugh.
Wow, he spit an uncomfortable amount.
Yeah, he really did there.
All right, that was the second Stooges fight.
Also, Edward says, Chad Raku beating up women. Yeah, you don't know this, but Raku's actually really mean. All the time to me,
Is he?
specifically. Yeah. Yeah, all the time. I don't think Raku's ever said any one thing nice to me.
X to doubt.
I also doubt.
Although if
Iconic
Wazy has
Word says
if she has receipts, by all means, feel free to present them to the court.
give me like 40 minutes and I will have receipts.
Give me 40 minutes in Photoshop.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
Yeah.
say, and some clever edits in a graphics program.
Iconic Boar says, indeed, Gene. And Prince said, Raku's hands are rated E for everyone. Yeah, Raku's not sexist when it comes to beating up people.
Let's
If-
not take that out of context.
Yeah, that's
He
That's
will
not-
beat you off no matter your gender or age.
Let's not take that out of context either. Hey, Martian Tire followed.
Oh, Marsh!
Thanks, Marsh.
Hi, Marsh! I love Marsh. They are a very talented artists.
Yes, I have
You
seen.
know how I told you about Pink? Well, also I will tell you about Marsh. Marsh is also very fucking stupidly talented.
Yeah, I've seen their work on Twitter. It is quite impressive. All right, let's take a breather and try and collect our bearings here. After taking out the Stooges, we are now put in another room where, thankfully, there's not waves everywhere, but there are hazards. And we have
there's some danger, folks.
These the dangers are these fists. Let's get to punching.
Bring it on.
whoa, wow, that was almost an entire hit points.
Let's get some T-pose for dominance at you.
Sourlad says the hammer of justice is unisex. Batman, brave and the bold. Yeah, he did say that in that show. That's a good show.
Yeah, that was a very good Batman.
Naked Sink says, Wazy, what Pokemon Go team are you? I am Mystic. And if you are anything other than that, you are a fool.
Is that the blue one?
Yes, of course it is.
Oh, yeah. I get it. I am also Team Mystic.
Oh, fuck yeah! I didn't know you played Pokemon Go.
Very much, but I haven't in a while because I live away from the cities, so there is nothing
Time for a little.
in the area where I play, so I can't really do anything with the
Yeah.
game, which is unfortunate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
That does make it a lot tough.
I'm just gonna leave Big Red for
Ramen is
last.
also Mystic. Good. Looks like you're outnumbered, Snake. Ha ha
I have no
Oh,
idea what
that's-
content they even have in Go now. It's been over a year since I played it.
They have Pokemon.
many Pokemon. Also, I will agree, Boo Team Instinct. Because Go Team Valor, yeah, Red Team, yay.
Wasn't it yellow that had the smallest numbers?
Yeah, it's yellow that sucks. Sour Lad says, it's been 4 years since I played Pokemon Go. That's fair. It's been a long time since that summer of 2016 when everybody was out and touching each other and licking things. Now look where we are.
I remember
Now
when
look what happened.
you could interact with people and not be afraid. Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Remember when you could just touch stuff indiscriminately and not, like, feel concerned afterwards?
I remember when I could go to the grocery store and not have a panic attack when I run into someone who's not wearing a mask. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I also
mean-
remember when, like, I would get a little sniffle or, like, a fever and be like, oh, I'll be fine, I just need to rest. And now I'm like, nope, I'm dying, Squirtle.
Yeah, you get a little sniffle, you're like, well, I had a good run.
Edward says, I don't know about you guys, but I'm out here licking the bros. Well, as long as the bros are vaxxed,
And consenting.
yeah. That's a big,
Yep.
that's a big thing there, Edward. You need the consent of the bros.
Yeah, like, do you not lick non-consenting bros? That's weird. And just impolite.
Here are the hazards I was talking about. There's a lot of pressure in this section.
Ha ha ha.
Da 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 da. Joke.
That's copyrighted. I'm putting a strike on your channel right now.
All right then.
Unfollow, unsubscribe.
Okay, so I prepared something for this, Wazy. Instead of using your bit, whenever I make a joke, I'm gonna do my own, and it's gonna go joke. And if you
I hate this. I hate this. I
love
feel
it.
like I'm being infringed upon.
if you know, you know.
I feel like I'm being infringed upon, and I don't know if I like it or not.
I like it. I think it's funny.
And if you don't
Like, I
know,
know
then
it-
you are not old enough to be here.
Like I get that like impersonation is the truest form
Uh-oh.
of flattery, but also consider go fuck yourself.
I will consider it.
Your rebuttal has been considered by the board and has been thusly rejected.
Well, damn. Naked Snake says, Wazy, you look like a common rider bad guy. Don't bring that evil into here, Naked Snake.
Naked Snake, if you're the Kamen Rider enthusiast, I hope you watched the archives from the last stream if you weren't there. There was something in there that's specifically a nod to your interests.
Your interest being common rider. Marsh says, infringe upon me. Sour Lad says, beep 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 da beep beep joke. Edward says Rocco's beat is a parody of Wazy, so it's fair use. I still
Yeah.
feel
It's
I could-
transformative. It's transformative.
Yes, and it's
YouTube would reject your strike.
and it's totally not a reference to anything else.
Yeah, totally. It's totally fine. Don't worry about it.
Naked Snake totally didn't totally guess what it was.
We're not gonna talk about that. I was gonna bring that up because I was like, wait, Rocco doesn't even like it when, like, Rocco won't swear on his streams. Which is weird because, like, if you go into the DMs between me and Rocco, all he does is call me a stupid bitch, like, 24/7.
He definitely doesn't.
He does. He does.
Okay, we got a challenge. And also, let's see those receipts.
Yeah.
I'm working on them. Give me a minute.
The fact that you're working on them tells me that they don't exist.
No, they exist.
Oh, we got car round 2. All right, let's... Oh,
my car.
Nah,
car with
yeah.
mooks.
Mooks and or schmucks.
Sourlad says, I'm gonna re-download Pokemon Go to see what team I was. And Iconic War says, beat that car! Not only do you gotta beat a car, but you gotta beat a bunch of dudes off the car.
Oh boy, I gotta remember what the strategy was here. Maybe Typhoon Kick?
The strategy is don't take so many punches to the face.
Thanks, Coach Wazy.
You're welcome. And technically, it's assistant coach Wazy. I'm not good enough to be the coach.
I'm promoting you to coach.
Ah, sweet, fuck yeah.
And then I'm firing you.
Oh god damn it. I was gonna say, do I get like any bonuses for being coach?
Like, was there a severance?
Yeah, or a cool hat at least.
That's a lot of meter. Alright. I think we're okay. No, I got a lot of time.
To be fair, I would also constantly call Wazy a stupid bitch considering her opinion on mint. Listen, Edward. I'm alright with mint. You put that shit in chocolate, it's the grossest thing on the planet. And I'm sorry that your taste buds are so decimated that you think it's delicious.
Did you mean devastated? Decimated means to reduce in number. Devastated means to cause irreparable damage.
Well, yeah, like he's still got taste buds. They're just kicked to shit.
And reduced in number.
Yeah.
Due to significant damages.
Yeah.
To the tonguish region.
It's a bad spot to be in.
Why are you getting on my dick about this? This is like a legitimate thing to say. Like,
Just
it's not
clarifying.
Like, yeah, listen, I'm saying his taste buds are shit, and therefore his opinions are shit.
I'll have you know that my father's favorite flavor of ice cream is mint chocolate chip.
Well, he needs to know he's wrong, and also old.
I will be sure to let him know. That successful Canadian YouTuber and animator, Wazy P.
Well,
Toxicure.
Successful sure is a stretch of that word, you know?
Ooh, that was lucky.
I would argue that you're successful.
You are compared to me.
Average. We'll say average.
I thought for sure I was going to get a demon pull there.
Yeah, because you always have the worst luck with it. Like,
Sour Lad says, I'm on the blue team too. And Edward says, if my taste buds are devastated or decimated, it's from schlicking your mom. How dare you, Edward?
rude.
Oh, Edward's my new stepdad?
I see you have found a rival on my streams. Good luck.
You found
I didn't
yourself
find a rival. I found my new dad.
That's weird.
Dad, can I have some allowance, please?
Yeah, this is definitely weird.
Anyway, back to God Hand.
Yeah.
That makes him my father-in-law.
Anyway, Naked Snake says, hi, Raku, can you do the Seinfeld sound effect?
Like the bass? The slap
Yeah.
bass?
I'm gonna guess.
I assume that's what that is.
Yeah.
Hold on. I just realized I don't want to use this yet. Oh, and now I'm dead. I have not tried to do a slap bass sound. Be like a... I'd have to think about that. I really need to get the beat, drop a beat redeems. Alright, oh, is this one or this one?
That would be dope.
Yeah.
Mark says, my vote is unsuccessful.
Who said that?
Marsh did. And Iconic War said, Dad, the valid Victorian Wazy said you're old. Iconic? How dare you?
Okay, that's funny. That's a little funny.
And Edward said, sorry, Wazy, but Daddy is broke. Just like old times, eh, Dad?
I expected a lot of things today, but I did not expect my stream to get real.
Yeah, the stream's getting like surprisingly real.
This is a
You
new
didn't
type of female
expect it.
enemy too.
You didn't expect a lack of child support to come up?
No. Be weird if I did, I guess.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird thing to expect in a stream of playing God Hand.
Everything I know is that when I'm on stream, I'm just prepared to be made fun of. Which is weird, because I'm like the nicest person I know.
Okay, that's horseshit.
Fast forward like 10 minutes ago when Wazy's like, I'm going to find some incriminating
I'm
DMs from
gonna generate
Muraku
some incriminating evidence.
and get
I'm
him
not
canceled.
generating it. I'm currently working on it very hard.
If you have to work hard to generate evidence, then it's probably going to be questionable evidence.
Hey,
Yeah.
does anyone... No,
Is this an
unrelated,
updated autopsy report?
unrelated question. Does anybody know the font that Discord uses?
Times New Roman.
Comic Sans. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Oh, I should just use Comic Sans. That'd be funnier.
Okay, if you post
I would
those on
actu-
Twitter, you better caveat that that's supposed to be a bit, or I'm gonna get canceled.
Well, listen, my entire life is now based on getting you canceled.
Great.
That
It's a good run, folks.
Edward
that's
says,
that's
Edward
rather
says I
narrow
did-
vision.
Edward says, I didn't expect to be getting a daughter. Well, that's what happens when you stream without protection, Edward. Alright?
Speaking of protection, today's sponsor is NordVPN.
Ah, for fuck's sake.
Okay. Oh, fuck.
Snake says, is this a Phoenix Wright game?
Aw, come on, I was trying to flip that. What would give you the impression it's a Phoenix Wright game?
Oh, because I mentioned an updated autopsy report.
Oh. These purple and green haired lady enemies are kind of like a medium version. They're a bit stronger than the ones that I've been fighting in the robot ones, but they're not quite as bad as the wrestlers. But they have a lot of dangerous moves like those kicks.
Wow.
Alright.
Where they can combo out pretty dangerously.
I think what I'll do is I will switch this on and then give myself some space. Try and snipe these fools with the rocket launcher. And that is not how you do that.
Yeah, it's definitely.
But there's another wave, so I'll just save it for them. Oh, Billy.
Gonna save it for the next wave, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate my life.
That, in the immortal words of Dante Bosco, that's rough, buddy.
Oh, God. You know what? Even though it wasn't a demon that killed me, the demon was on screen and as a result of that, so we're going to run it.
Yay!
First one of the night. I'm surprised.
Yeah, we're almost just short of an hour in, and that's the first one.
God, how long was I spending on the Stooges? Was it an hour?
Just under. Like half an hour. Also, iconic worth saying, Wazy, I'm the nicest person I know. Insert image of Obama giving himself a medal.
Agreed.
Sorry. Sorry if I missed that earlier, but
Really? Didn't hit him?
calling the parrot to the stand. Man, I need to replay Phoenix Wright.
I've never played the Phoenix Wright games, but I've heard they're fun.
I do really enjoy them. Like, they're good, like, visual novel-esque type games.
Ah.
I have found my evidence. I will post it on Twitter later.
You found your evidence.
I found my evidence, yes.
Where did you find it? Under the save as button?
No, I didn't. I'm saving. It's not. It's a screenshot that's totally legitimate, and you can tell it's totally legitimate.
It's super real, not fake.
Super real, not fake evidence.
Sounds a bit sus.
No, it's
Aw.
fine. Here, I'll post it to Twitter and put it in chat so everybody can see that in real life you're mean to me.
I can pause and take a look at it too.
That's fine. Don't worry about it. You keep working on getting your ass kicked. You don't worry about that.
Oh no! If I have to defend my reputation, I'm doing it on a stream.
Yeah, we're doing it live.
Yeah, this is within the court of public opinion.
Okay, fine. I will post my real, super legit evidence.
Wow.
All right.
Super real, legit, ultra evidence.
Combo.
What kind of legit evidence has a Shutterstock watermark?
Getty Images.
Oh.
Up
All right. Well,
times.
that's the blue demon, spiky boys. Much like the Iron Maidens in RE4, they will get in your face and ruin your day. And they can kill you in pretty much one hit. Get out of here. Let me get through this section and or die, and I'll go see what slander Wazy has posted to the Twitters.
I didn't post anything. I'll show chat.
I was just say legitimately, she didn't post anything. I don't see it.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh, no, I see it.
Oh, that's the wave.
That's a miss.
Edward says, too legit to acquit.
I appreciate that you. I appreciate Raku's lack of punctuation. And,
Yeah, he also never uses punctuation.
and no sentence structure. And I also appreciate that you gave him a thumbs up to him saying, "No one will ever believe you, you red clown dumpster baby."
Oh no, I spelled believe wrong. I mean, Raku spelled believe wrong.
Whew.
That call out though.
All right. Clearly, this is something I need to witness for myself.
Oh,
Oh, come on!
You already witnessed it. You did it to me. Also, don't worry, you'll be able to see it.
Are you
soon
freaking
enough
kidding me?
when your corpse is laying face down on this grate.
Yeah, like this is.
I will say I do like the demon design.
Yeah, I like the
Yeah,
colors on.
demon design is really cool. I feel like very, very soon we're gonna get another. Yeah, there's the new run. There's another run and run.
Yay!
All right. Let us go to the Twitters. In fact, I'll just reload it so we don't have dead silence while I'm looking at.
There's alleged evidence.
It's real evidence, trust me. It wasn't just exactly screenshotted from the conversation we had before we started the call.
Yeah, like it's the realest shit.
I see. Rat Clown Dumpster Baby is a good one. I've never heard that before, but I will definitely use that. I have a doctor appointment tomorrow, so I'll definitely test that one out.
Wait, you're gonna call your doctor a rat clown dumpster baby? Don't you gotta pay like $900 to even see the dude?
I guess it'll depend on the news he gives me. If it's bad
Yeah,
news.
Are you dying, Squirtle?
That's what we're waiting for to hear.
Oh, okay, alright.
I haven't been to the doctor since before the pandemic, so I'm sure he's gonna say these numbers should probably be lower. That and you should sleep.
Sleep is for the weak.
Oh, really?
Or
Bad reads.
I can't believe you gotta pay $900 for the doctor to tell you to run your life better.
do more gooder.
Yeah.
Let me go back to the chat rather than the Twitters.
The tweets.
That's very good, Wazy. I will prepare an official Twitlonger statement addressing the controversy.
Well, prepare to get canceled.
That's fine. It's got to happen eventually, right?
You upset all the rats, the clowns, and also dumpster babies. Marsh says, I also haven't visited since the pandemic either. Well, Marsh, are you in the States? Because it costs you $900 to do so.
From everything we understand of the American healthcare system, everything costs at least $500 minimum. And that's for shitty service.
Whew.
Yeah, and that's for the rat clown dumpster baby doctors.
Go on. Tell me I'm wrong.
You're not wrong. I was trying to think of some sort of counterpoint about the perks that we get. Oh, come on. That we get instead of, affordable health care, but I was getting my face kicked repeatedly.
You at least see the doctor quicker. I will say that.
Yeah.
We gotta wait for a little bit.
If you have the money, you see the doctor quicker.
Marsh says, sure do costs as much as education. Oof. Oof.
That's a big oof.
Yeah.
And at least you're not gonna be canceled by the Common Rider fans. So you at least got that going for you, Raku.
I have
Marsh says, we also get meme leaders. You do.
I don't know if that's as good of a thing, though.
That exists in every country, I feel like.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's plenty of memes about our leader. We just don't see them because we're mostly okay with our leader, so we don't look up these memes.
Politics is politics.
Also,
You know what? You know what's not politics? Raku getting slapped.
That could be political.
significantly. Yeah, good. Wait, how could you make this game? Actually, no, there's a lot of ways you can make this game political. I retract my statement before
Yeah,
I
let's
say
let's be careful.
Let's back that the fuck up.
Edward says, hey, we may have expensive education, but at least we're also stupid. Also, Iconic 4 says, it will never not be funny that Winnie the Pooh is an enemy to China.
Oh no, that's great. I love that.
The land of no humor. No humor, no satire, no parody, no fun. Uh-oh. I find it weird that the self-destruct doesn't cause collateral damage with these enemies.
Yeah, because that would really be within the theme of God Hand in general.
Yeah, but it would also help you in this game once you're dead.
Fair counterpoint. Very fair counterpoint.
Oh, something that would kill. Okay. I think I can throw hand here and thin out most of this crowd.
You didn't pick up that money.
I'll go back for it, assuming I don't die here.
Alright, fair enough. Sour Lad says, USA is the dumbest and shitty brat child in the restaurant that runs around till it hits something.
Swear to God.
Oh,
Yay!
of course that's gonna happen.
And I couldn't spin around to grab the card.
Yay!
Run the reel.
Run it. I told you guys the deaths per level is going to ramp up going forward. I think I've gotten more than the last one because it was 14 on Shannon's level.
Naked Stick says Raku has not offended the fighting game community. I don't know. Have you seen how he's playing?
This isn't a fighting game.
Yeah,
Not like a
that.
fighting game,
Kind
community
of-
fighting game.
It's kind of like a fighting game.
It is,
I
but
think that's it. That's
It's
your.
got movesets like a fighting game.
it's not recognized as a fighting game by the community.
Okay, God, fine. Have you seen Raku play a fucking fighting game then? That would offend the community.
Now that is a factual statement. I like how the grapple moves that these female enemies do. They basically fly crotch first right at Jean's head. They knock him over and stomp on his chest.
Also, Matt, just so you know, there's an Amber Alert in our area and a child was stolen. So if
Oh.
I'm missing, a child was stolen.
Wait, what?
I don't know, it's on your phone.
I'm aware it is, but why are you attributing yourself to an Amber Alert? That seems like a
Because
weird.
maybe I was stolen as a child.
Well, no, the Amber Alert's for right now.
Well, maybe I am the child about to be stolen.
You're also not a child.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you're gonna admit to just having the emotional and mental state of a child, then I think we're done here.
Wow, rude.
Oh, come on. Oh boy.
Why are you so mean to me all the time?
You mean like on the Twitter thing you posted?
Yeah.
I don't know. They must be just completely unprovoked, right, Wazy? I'm just a mean person.
You
Yeah, just-
are. You are.
You're just naturally cruel.
There we go. Yeesh.
Sour Lad says this is what boomers call a 3D beat 'em up games.
No
Oh,
boomer
yeah,
has ever
3D
seen
beat 'em
God
up is not a
Hand.
fighting game though.
And Iconic War says, guys, Wazy has been stolen. Get a search party ready. No, it's okay. They already put out the Amber Alert.
Yeah.
Do you guys also call it an Amber Alert?
In the States?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we call that Tuesday.
Ouch.
Yes.
I said an Amber Alert, not a school shooting.
Oh. More ouch. But yes. Wow, I got too real again.
I mean that's a legitimate clapback though.
Yeah, unfortunately it is.
Don't
I
get
get
me wrong.
what-
I don't like that it's a legitimate clapback, but it is a legitimate clapback.
I just think it's funny you were sitting here like, man, I wonder what the dynamics of the stream are going to be. The dynamics of the stream are going to be, it's too real.
I missed with the rocket launcher.
We
Hey.
saw that.
You blew the hell out of that console.
Sig says you have a punchable
Oh, but that
face.
berserk
Wazi.
card though.
Oh god.
Can you get it? No.
Nope, you got T-posed to death.
I got dominated. Wait,
Yeah.
Naked Snake says you have a punchable face, Wazy? That's not very nice.
Waza doesn't have a punchable face.
What does that even mean? Anybody has a punchable face.
Yeah,
It's round.
if you're in range of punching, your face is punchable.
Exactly.
Like that's how it works.
Or if it's made of metal or something.
Yeah.
Raku, have you considered going with the rocket launcher first before the barrel?
The rocket launcher is more damage. This is why I'm saving it for the bigger group. But really, if I just take out this heavier enemy without screwing up, then it should be okay. I have not been doing that.
You're not doing it now. Edward said, God, I love making light of serious tragedies.
It's dark humor.
Yeah. Although Iconic Barrels is saying Wazy is cute. I would agree.
I do indeed have features.
Nice.
I'll agree to that.
Wow.
You seen that girl over there? She's got some features.
She sure's got a face.
And-
Also eyes, I believe.
Yeah, I think I can see both of her eyes.
All right, let's try not to whiff this time.
Okay, all right. Good, good,
And
good,
then
good.
and then immediately whiffed it.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You can come back. You can come back. You got this. You got this.
Oh yeah. It's not impossible. It's also not unusual.
To be loved by anyone?
Da 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 da.
Ah! Come on!
Good times. Is that a scripted demon or no?
No.
Because it seems like you keep getting
You notice how it's
your demon button slapped.
it's different colors and it keeps popping out of random enemies. It's not scripted here.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, let's sure hope that none of these other ones are a secret demon either. Because that would really suck.
Yep. Technically, I don't have to do this encounter. I think I can just run past him and go in the door, but that's for wieners.
Iconic Boar says, "Go Raku," and Naked Snake says, "The Titanic." Am I right? Edward says, taps microphone. "Hey guys, how about that 9/11 cowboy emoji?" Yes, I will read the emojis. I don't care.
I mean, to be fair, that was 20 years ago now.
I love it.
Raku doesn't have time to read the chat. I have to read him which emojis.
Cowboy emoji.
Matt, I have a joke for you. Knock
What's your
knock.
joke? Who's there?
9/11.
9/11 who?
You said you'd never forget. Da, 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 da.
Joke. Very good. Did you make that up, Wazy?
No, I didn't. Somebody told me that a long time ago, and I don't know.
I think it was in like 2006 I heard that joke.
Naked Snake says, "Wazy clown emoji. Wazy clown emoji. Wazy clown emoji. Wazy clown emoji. Wazy clown emoji."
I think you just need to borrow David from Ramen.
Yeah. Get him to read out all your messages.
Is that the speech to text?
Yeah.
Yeah. Although his is really exploitable if you cheer one bit multiple times. Because then it reads every single one.
Iconic Boar says, "Lol." Sour Lad says, "Furry emoji. Furry emoji.
Ah, come
Furry emoji." Ramen says, "David's mine. Fuck off."
What's a furry emoji?
I don't know. It's the furry emoji.
Whatever
I
Sarah
don't
was
know.
saying.
I call it like I sees it. Edward says, "Spinning."
That's not a furry
Little-
emoji. That's a Nux Taku emoji.
Well, whatever. No, it's a fucking furry. Okay. Edward says, "Spinning lala emoji. Spinning lala emoji." Iconic Boar says, "This free bad joke. This stream is great."
Oh, Sourlat says it's a Sans Deku. I thought it was Nux. It looks like him.
Well, either way. I calls it like I see it, Sour Lad. What do you want from me?
It does. Okay, I can see the Sans Deku now.
I'm sitting here, I'm looking at it, it looks like a neon blue wolf. What do you want from me?
I could see why Wazy thought it was a furry, but I can see how it's not a furry as well. Like, now that I've been told what it is.
It might be telling that the first place her brain goes is that it's furry.
Naked Snake says creeper emoji, creeper emoji, creeper emoji. Sour Lad says, evolution was a lie emoji.
Wait, what?
I don't know. I calls it like I sees it.
You sees it really weird.
Oh, it looks like a skull, but it looks like an alien skull, so.
Oh, kind of, okay,
Iconic Boar says Aaron Hansen emoji.
Is that Aaron? That's not Aaron Hansen.
I know, I'm just making shit up now.
Looks like Link dabbing.
Yeah, that's like old school Link dabbing.
Someday, aliens are going to dig up the relics of our civilization, and they're going to say, this society found a way to communicate with silly pictures.
Yeah, just like we did with the Egyptians.
We didn't communicate with the Egyptians.
Well, the
No, but
Egyptians-
the Egyptians used hieroglyphics. You're telling me that emojis are the same damn thing as hieroglyphics?
They really
A
are.
picture that means some shit?
Some of them move.
And in addition, are you trying to tell me that modern Egyptians today don't use emojis? They're essentially fulfilling what their ancestors did.
All right.
You heard it here first, everyone. Cancel Raku. He doesn't like Egyptians.
You did not hear it here first.
You heard it here second.
Hey, there you go. Ah, come on. Sweet Jesus. It's the last wave, too.
Well, you know what they say? Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and hoping for different results.
All right.
Also, Sour Lad says, these humans killed the planet over a PNG of a monkey.
Man, fuck NFTs.
Yep. I'm surprised nobody has come at me for my hexagon profile picture on Twitter.
Your fake hexagon?
Nice.
I think it's because the picture is too pretty to be an NFT.
That's very possible.
There's that, yeah.
Oh, I thought for sure it was going to
You're
be
not
another demon.
Wow.
Yeah, because Wazy made a good art.
Yeah, I
All
can't
right.
remember which one you're using now.
It was the fireplace one.
Oh, yeah, right. I remember.
I forget who requested that.
I think it was Iconic Board.
It was iconic
It's
board
probably iconic board, yeah.
with the very small bee. The very small bee.
I calls it like I sees it.
All right, cutscene.
You should consider a change in careers. Who do you think you are, you filthy human?
And that's the end of the Stooges.
You can tell he's cool because he didn't look at the explosion.
You can tell he's a cool guy because he didn't look at the explosion.
Yeah.
And he's wearing sunglasses,
E.
even indoors.
Oh, it's
Oh,
like an
yeah.
electric deathmatch.
Electric deathmatch.
It's electric.
Hey, DMCA. Oh god, this part. All right. You guys ready to see a fourth type of demon soon?
Oh, yeah.
Despite all my rage, I'm still just a gene in a cage.
Starlight says, think Raku thinks these dumb NFT nerds are easy to find and make fun of.
It's really a
Makes
victimless
it
crime to
that
make fun
virtual.
of. Pretty much. Aw, it's a victimless crime to make fun of NFT bros.
Yeah. If anything, like, the people have a moral imperative to dunk on people who like crypto and NFTs. Like, we live in a society, and in this society, it's okay to make fun of people who are fucking up said society by buying stupid ape pictures for thousands of dollars.
Okay. Now, fun time.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
These are the super demons. And I gotta remember their moveset. V cannot be broken with guard breaks, because they don't block. Can be chain yankered though.
They could still be pommeled.
Yep.
Raku, what is your favorite enemy in this game to fight?
Favorite enemy, like just in general?
Yeah.
Hmm.
In God Hand. I should specify.
I like fighting the wrestlers, the big wrestler dudes or the wrestler ladies, because they have kind of an interesting moveset. Ooh, that was lucky. And they're fairly easy to read. We're actually going to see a variant of the wrestler types here, which is kind of interesting. A unique one that only shows up in this zone.
Ooh.
But first, more robots.
Snake says, today I asked my phone, Siri, why am I single? And it activated the front camera.
Burn.
Give me a quick moment. I'll be right back because I'm gonna go get me some Skittles.
All right.
Bye forever. All right, who's ready for me to make fun of Matt while he's gone? Ready for some Matt facts?
Yeah, I was going to say Matt Factor.
Yeah. Okay, one time, Matt punched me in the face on the bus.
On purpose?
I don't know if it was on purpose, but it is a true fact. That
Wow.
He punched me directly in the face. He was putting on a hoodie, and we were sitting across from this old lady who was smiling at me. And then Matt put his arm through the hoodie and just punched me directly in the face. And the old lady was very upset at him. Oh, Matt can fall asleep mid-sentence and then wake up and continue the sentence.
Wait a minute, hold up. So, if I step away, you make up a bunch of non-true facts about me. But when Matt steps away, you give true facts about Matt.
Well, yeah, because the true facts about Matt are hilarious.
Alright, just offering clarification.
Because nobody knows anything about you, Raku. You're a mystery alien man. All right? I gotta make up some shit, all right?
Okay. That is true. I don't volunteer a lot of information.
Like, what am I supposed to say? Raku fact, he once almost died over a tomato. Like...
I didn't almost die. It wasn't a near fatal injury. It was near fatal to my pride.
You had to get stitches.
Yep. Oh, come on.
Fine. Untrue
So-
Matt fact. Oh. Hi, Matt.
I was here and I heard both of your very real Matt facts. The punch in the face on the bus was an accident. I was trying to put my arm over your shoulder, and I mistrajectorized where my arm was and absolutely backhanded you in the face. So I'll
Okay,
own it.
because one time I punched you in the throat.
Yes, you did. In your sleep. That's the best part, is that you subconsciously throat punched me right in the Adam's apple.
I am learning things today.
Education.
Violence.
Everyone's favorite kind of abuse is domestic.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Oh, come on.
it's a true fact. You could Google it.
Ideally, I want to get all the other enemies down before the one that randomly spawns a demon pops. But this is a series of waves like the other room, so I don't want to burn all my resources in the beginning.
The problem is we don't know which one pops the demon.
Nope, it's random.
So what's your strategy here? Just
Not get hit.
fling, wave your arms wildly.
Wacky, waving, inflatable arm, man.
Yeah, but you gotta make it strong.
Nope.
It's super slapped in the face to death.
I could burn one on Typhoon, but I want to keep some. Guess I need to yank the demon. It's good to know that you can sweep the robot enemies out of the slap if you time it correctly and not pop up before they're about to hit you.
Okay, here's a new strategy for you, okay?
Uh-huh.
Just backflip away from everything. Eventually, they'll tire themselves out.
And just give up.
Yeah. Eventually, they're robots, so they'll run out of battery and they'll just lay down and be dead.
Thanks, Assistant Coach Wazy.
You're welcome.
The thing about these
Matt?
cages, the first one is normal, but when you proceed, they become electrified. So you can kind of knock the enemies into the walls and bounce them around, but not on the initial one. Alright. Instead, you just gotta do it.
Make a snake point a joke. When does a joke become a dad joke? When
I
it
don't
leaves
know.
when it leaves you, it never comes back.
Oh.
Too real.
Hello, welcome back to God Hand. Time for us to talk about the failure of our fathers.
That's what people tune into these streams for, right?
Yeah,
Commentary on
that's-
domestic issues. Oh,
Time
come
for
on.
hard-hitting facts about family life and child support.
With the comical beating of demons and people as a backdrop for the conversation, I suppose.
Well, if anything, it's like fighting your inner demons. You see, Gene is an allegory for your own self-worth. And the stages he goes through is really just the stages of life. And the demons he fights is really just his own personal demons as he continues on through his path in life.
I would love to
Trying
see
to-
like a college philosophy dissertation on the moral implications of God Hand from the PS2. Just to see if someone could do it for the lulz.
And the God Hand represents
Communism.
yes, and also his faith in Jesus to help him get him through the many demons he faces.
What would Jesus do? Beat the bejesus
Pun-
out of the demons.
Yeah, and also punch things.
Alright. I had not hit a checkpoint. But for taking out the big super demon, I get its pokey stick.
Yeah. We can roast a lot of marshmallows on that.
Oh yeah.
Jerry?
Oh, this'll help you in your doctor's appointment tomorrow, Raku. Naked Snake says, the doctor gave me 1 year to live, so I shot him with my gun. The judge gave me 15 years. Problem solved.
Murder.
Ba-da-bum. Crimes.
I mean, you're American. You have to own a gun. That's legal.
I don't own a gun.
But no, when you're born, America gives you a gun in America.
This is the one with the electrified cage. Good to know.
I'm so glad you found that out in the most amusing way possible.
Oh, that was a checkpoint too. Okay, it could be
Oh,
worse.
nice.
Yeah, this is two super enemies. A female wrestler and the kind of unique big Zangief looking dude.
Sometimes you just want to dress up like a zebra and punch a dude in the face.
Now.
Oh, whoops. I want a Typhoon Kick, not Stomp. Alright. If you can break them and kick them, they'll take damage from the walls, which is handy. Because their defense is incredibly high. And like some of the other enemies, the big guy tells you how you're not Alexander. Aw.
You're not Alexander.
In case you forgot.
Starled says, you think Pokemon makes shitty shiny Pokemon just to piss off shiny hunters?
Why else would they do it?
I don't know, poor design choices. Also, Snake says, I have a step ladder because my real ladder left when I was 5.
Snake, there's some really disturbing focus of your jokes today. Are you trying to tell us something?
Yeah, are you okay?
Yeah, do we need to talk?
Blink twice if we need to call someone for you.
Like your dad.
Oh.
Oh, that's hard because nobody can get a hold of him.
Yeah, that was the implication of the joke, Wazy.
Raku, please. Who's the commentary genius here? It's me.
Alright, that should take out him. Commentary genius.
Yes.
Ooh. Jeez.
Have I not been sitting here for like an hour and a half now, giving like the hottest tips to help you through this game? Have you not only made it this far because of my wonderful tutelage?
Dude.
Alright, this is the unique enemy I was talking about. This is the geriatric wrestler guy. He has unblockable moves. And they're kind of counters to things you do. And because I don't want to do this again, I'm going to try and take him out. But he's got a ton of life, so I might be able to demonstrate some of them.
Okay, well, you should have grabbed those cherries when you had the chance.
That's one of the moves. It's a command grab. You do get something kind of funny for beating him, though.
Oh.
Is it his outfit?
No, I wish. He's got a pretty cool luchador outfit. You get a move unique to that enemy.
Is it the weird chop?
Yes.
Nice.
Not really functional, but it is funny.
That's a lot of moves in this game. It's very much comedy over function. But if you do it right, you can make it kind of function with, like, you can't see me put up my air quote fingers, but I'm doing it.
Oof. Style over function. That's the God Hand.
It's more like this stream, really. Like, if we're looking at the grand scheme of things, you've made it what? 2 bots technically up the map.
Yeah, if we're lucky, we'll beat level 3 today. But it's got a lot of difficult sections. The boss of level 3 actually isn't that hard. But you have to get there first because the Devil Hand fight is before the boss. And it's only going to get harder from here.
Yay!
Oh, that's nice.
I thought you were gonna save those for the old man.
I'd rather get through the first round since dealing with 2 enemies is difficult. And I can kind of go man to man with the old dude. Alright. Let's see if I can demonstrate the unique moveset this guy has.
Snake's got a good point here. He says, never break someone's heart. They only have one of those. Break their bones instead. They have 206.
Alright. That really slow chop he did is the unique move, in addition to the grab.
Oh, that crap?
There's the grab, but that chop he does can't be interrupted. You gotta dodge it. Alright, you know what?
I would like to know that.
I'm gonna throw
Iconic War
hands.
is cheering you on, but I think they are the only one.
Thanks, Iconic
Oh,
War.
I'm rooting for you. I'm just not as active in my cheering as I got Koros.
Listen.
Thanks,
I'm,
Matt.
I'm rooting for you. It's just I'm also a realist.
No, thank you, Wazy. All right, we good. Okay.
Ray, just don't touch the walls.
Yeah. We get Granny Smacker. Granny Smacker.
Yeah.
That is a great name for that move.
Break those other boxes before you leave.
Yes.
The trick is how strong is the Granny Smacker?
Granny Smacker is incredibly slow, and it's basically this big, over-the-top kind of slap that Jean does with huge wind-up and recovery, but on
I see
impact,
that.
it causes dizzy status. It's
Oh, so it's one of those, like, if you time it right, it's crazy handy.
well, yeah, because he uses his hand, but it's so slow. It's so slow that most enemies will not be standing still to get hit by it, and it only hits one thing at a time.
How do I unvolunteer for this stream?
Why would you want to do that?
It hurts.
Can't
My
hurt
jokes
that
are my jokes are great and your guys' jokes suck.
bad. Well, that's impolite.
If I had a poll, I would put up a poll. Whose jokes are better and more wholesome? Mine or Wazy's?
You gotta include me and Naked Snake, though, because we have jokes, too.
Can you do like a 4-item poll?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, polls you can do up to 4 or 5 items. It's just predictions you can do 1 or 2.
Ah. So rather than put up a poll, since I can't, just put the name of the person who you think has the best jokes in the chat.
Snake, you're
Sure.
banned. Sour Lad, you're also banned.
Because it said Raku and Matt, respectively.
Coincidentally, I'd like to announce my next round of mods. Yeah, I think I'd actually beat level 3 for anything the shop will open up. Meantime, I have to hope nothing farts on me. Because
Don't
guess where we're
breathe
going
hard
next?
Or you'll die.
Don't trip. You'll stub your toe on a pebble and die.
Stage 4, another God Hand. Do we know what that is?
Yeah, it's a hand. Full of God.
Alright, let's go. Now we get a cutscene.
Iconic 4, you're also banned. Ramen, you're also banned. Sour Naked Snake, you're banned again and again.
You're not a demon.
For,
are
for
you?
saying specifically Raku, not Wazy, Sourlad, and then Ramen for best jokes.
If you were the God Hand,
I would have been fine with any answer that wasn't
then
Wazy.
I'm the Devil Hand.
Those who possess this power are capable of becoming either god or demon. You chose demon, huh?
Now it's time. You danced with the devil.
Alright. It's time for the fight against Edgy McSunglasses.
Yeah, you're dancing with the devil, aka Leon S. Kennedy.
I didn't even get a chance to punch him.
No, you kicked him. You kicked him right into that barrel and got some cherries out of it. And then immediately died.
Oi.
So let's think, should I go just redeem Swear Plus in Wazy's chat? I don't think it would do anything because it's not Wazy's stream.
So to talk a little bit about the fight, Devil Hand Azel here packs a lot of the similar techniques that Jean has, but he's not limited by things like roulette orbs. You can just toss them, and you have to kind of learn how to evade properly in order to not get completely demolished. In addition to that, he has the ability to bob and duck a lot of your attacks.
And sweep.
Yep, he'll dodge low. He will taunt.
Here's a question for chat. Who do you think has the better outfit, the God Hand or the Devil Hand?
Trick question. The answer is Mr. Gold and Silver.
Mr. Q&A.
Yeah, I found out they're actually called Gold and Silver.
Ah,
I looked it up on the wiki. But yes,
oh. I like Iconic 4's little bit of trivia there. Azel's theme is called Devil May Sly.
these people like their references. Alright. Azel can dodge, but he can't dodge the God Hand Flurry, which is a handy way to get his life down. And you get a JoJo off. That comes down to who hits the most buttons or inputs, technically. And if you lose, it's free hits for him.
They look more like who can wiggle their leg faster at each other.
I do like how there's two different animations. Oh, come on. There's the kick one and there's the punch one. So you can either do millions of kicks or you can do the ororas. Oh, whoops. I do think this fight's fun. It's just exceedingly difficult, but not as frustrating as the Stooges because it's just one-on-one. The kind of Kung Fu Samba thing he does there can be bobbed for the first couple hits, and the little pop at the end has to be backflipped. Oh.
That's your JoJo one.
Yep. Aw. Whew. Couple hits. Couple hits and he drops your bar. Yeah. Another kind of tricky part of fighting Azel is that when you break his guard, he kind of stumbles backwards, so you have to sort of inch up a little bit or you won't be able to hit him.
Yeah, because he,
Ooh.
Snake's asking, is Wazy gone?
We
I
drove.
was muted.
Yeah,
Oh.
well, yeah, Wazy, you were in. You muted
I'm-
yourself.
I muted to cough and then I just didn't turn it back on.
Sorry we're boring you here.
I was being hilarious. I was just muted. What is your least favorite boss to fight in this game?
You asked me that towards the beginning on the first session, and I gave you an answer. And since then, I have changed my answer as I remembered more about the fights in this game. So it's actually good that you asked. There is a fight that you may or may not have seen that's later in the game that is more annoying than the guy in the cave that I told you before.
Yeah.
The great Sensei fight. Ah. We'll get there, but that fight is very difficult. Unless you could do some cheese strats, but it is rough. It's towards the end of the game, in like the second to last level.
Matt, what's your least favorite boss?
That's hard to say. I know second fight for the Mad Midget 5 is it's a rough one.
Yeah,
Like,
that
as
one.
much as I love the Mad Midget 5, they're not easy to fight.
That one's gonna be fun.
Sonic says, God, I hate the Sensei fight.
Who said that?
Iconic 4.
Ah. Yeah. What about you, Wazy? I know you didn't play through the whole game, but of what you played, what was your least favorite fight that you did?
Probably Q&A, because I did get to them, because I played more than what I did on what was recorded, and I did get to them, but I never beat them.
For those in the chat who may not know, Wazy did play God Hand on her Toxicure channel. Oh, he beat me. If you want a good look at someone else playing the game, go check that Let's Play out. It's from like 2016.
Yeah, it's like, it's back when we could go outside and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's terrible, because I didn't know what I was doing. Like, editing-wise or anything. So, enjoy that, everybody.
You think you'll ever bring back like a short video series of you playing video games on your channel?
I might, but I've kind of given Toxicure more of just animations. So, like, if I did it, it would go on the second channel. But, like, I think I do enough embarrassing myself in video games on stream.
I see.
Negasnake says, do you guys want to hear some Common Rider facts? I feel like even, no matter what our answer is, Snake, I feel we're going to get them anyway.
Yeah, I feel like we're going to be learning about Kamen Rider, whether we consent or not. I mean, we already do every time that you request a Kamen Rider character on one of Wazy's art streams.
I appreciate, though, that sometimes Snake will request 2 characters, and one is from Kamen Rider, and then one is not from Kamen Rider, and I usually choose the not Kamen Rider one.
I know
Also,
nothing
Iconic
about
War-
Kamen Rider.
Iconic War says, I don't think I saved my VODs from when I streamed it.
Oh, this game? Did you beat it on hard?
Do you have any 6 strats?
There you go.
Did you know this game only has a 3.0 from IGN?
Yep.
I'm not saying IGN is good or anything, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I think we talked about it near the beginning when we were playing, about as far as like the reception at the time when God Hand came out. It's so funny that back then IGN was more reputable. It's a quote-unquote video game journalism source, right? But
Yeah.
this game came out and it pretty much got the Cuphead treatment when that one guy couldn't beat the demo.
Oh,
Or the,
right,
the
yeah.
tutorial stage, and yeah, 3 out of 10.
3 out of 10 too hard.
I think the reviewer said basically the game is ugly looking, doesn't play well, it's stupid, you know, all the other things. Too hard, clunky controls, all sorts of other kind of really funny criticisms. And the backlash was so strong that IGN ended up putting God Hand on like the top 100 most must-play PS2 games later,
Yeah.
because the people got like so angry at them for basically snubbing what's kind of an underground game. All right, get out of here, punk.
Iconic War says, I didn't beat it, I got to Sensei and I stopped.
You've grown accustomed to the God Hand's power.
Wait. Why did you sell your soul to the demons?
In a world where only the strong survive, only the strongest of the strong rule. I have no interest in pointless distinctions between humans and demons. Ah, yes. You're taking good care of my fiancé, right?
Beyonce.
Plot.
Forget it. We'll chat another time.
Plot thickens.
She never told me.
We get more lore. And I can loot the room. I think it took me less attempts to beat Azel's first fight than every other screen I've been on in this entire level.
I think so, yeah, actually.
I don't know how I feel about that,
Nice.
but it's done. And he's not the boss of this zone. He's just the boss of this section.
Wow.
Yeah, because Zone Boss is still to come.
I think you should be proud of yourself. You didn't get your ass beaten as hard as you thought you would.
I think we're probably at about 40 deaths. But we proceed. We go up to stage 4, the Fat Bazooka Trap. That's ominous.
Trap card.
That's Gadzuka.
Bring it on. Nice.
We've seen this enemy on the previous set of waves. This is a robot version of the lanky dudes.
The Lanky Knife Boys.
Yep. Bean poles.
Get ready to Cobra Twist.
Everybody do the twist.
Sourlad says, oh, God, I hate journalism. And Iconic Four says, good job. You did good, kid.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Sourlad says, Jesus, they would make the dumbest shit ever, like the green M&M shoes.
That's something we could talk about as we inhabit the hellscape that is the internet. And internet stuff. Come on. I saw that on Twitter earlier in the week. About people were talking about how they were changing the designs on the M&Ms.
Which is weird, because they're just circles.
Yeah, but at the same time, I've been on the internet for a while. And certain rules on the internet dictate certain things when it comes to properties. And I've seen some rather questionable fan art involving that green M&M. But
Oh, we're talking about the rules.
the rules. I'm not surprised, mind you. I've seen everything on the internet. Nothing phases me anymore. But that one, as far as the genesis of how that came about, is always kind of intriguing to me.
Although you do know why that whole thing is coming up with the green M&M in their shoes, right?
As far as the reason why they made the branding change, no, I didn't look into it because I saw the story headline. I immediately decided I didn't want to read it anymore.
The trick is behind it. It's actually a distraction piece. The reason that they're putting so much work on that is because in Africa, Nestle and the Mars Company are facing anti-slavery lawsuits because of the slavery that they used to harvest cocoa.
Oh.
So they're distracting people from looking at that news cycle by looking at the look at the kinky boots that the green M&M is wearing.
That's pretty messed up.
But that's Nestle for you. Nestle also does believe that water should not be considered a human right. Because if it's a human right, they can't justifiably sell it.
Right. Gotta love those big corporations.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're hitting real topics today.
Yeah. Fighting on a giant robot crab while talking about the real shit.
That's what people tune into my streams for, right? Real world commentary on actual serious events.
Well, beating up robot women.
And getting them into a stunned position so you can spank them extremely fast.
Tumblr wouldn't like that.
Well, not anymore. I mean, back in the day they would have.
Nice.
Oh yeah, after the fappening.
Alright. Should be able to crowd control this.
Why is there not more crowd control moves in this game?
That I don't know. It could very well be because the game kind of is meant to be more one-on-one. And if they gave you a lot of tools that would control crowds as far as regular attacks, it'd be too easy. And this game is not about making things easy. That's my guess, though. I was lucky. I thought for sure I was going to get a demon pull because it's been 10 minutes. Oh, come on.
You're just jinxing yourself by saying that, you know.
I'm dead anyway.
Yeah. Alas.
At least it wasn't by a demon. So you don't have to hear sad trombone.
Bring it on.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, at least you get to avoid that.
Because I've been kind of in between boss rounds with the Stooges and Devil Hand, I feel like there haven't been as many opportunities since the bridge to pull demon spawns. Not that I'm complaining.
Yeah, yeah. Don't complain, because the instant you complain is the instant it's gonna happen.
And I believe the chance to spawn the big forearm super demons kicks in after you encounter them in the cages. They become a chance to spawn and will ruin your day. Run killers.
And Iconic Boar had to go, so thanks for coming by, Iconic Boar. It was good. See
Hey, Iconic.
Later, Iconic. Whoa. Get over here.
If you had to pick somebody from God Hand to be your bodyguard, who would you pick?
Elvis.
Elvis.
Why?
Oh, Elvis.
He's Elvis.
He's a bro.
Yeah, he's big and strong, and he seems like he'd be a fun guy to hang around, as long as he's not trying to eat you.
See, he seems like he would be a pain in the ass to me. I got like weak little bitch lungs, and he's gonna be smoking all the time. It's gonna be terrible.
Okay, that's a fair reason. But who'd yours be then?
Yeah.
Olivia.
As a bodyguard?
Yeah, she'd talk her way out of trouble all the time.
That's not what a bodyguard does.
Yeah, it'd be fine though. Be fine. I don't get into a lot of trouble. I'm a pretty easygoing individual.
Then why do you need a bodyguard?
And then she would just talk me out of the problems that I cause. It would be cool.
I see. Doesn't seem like it'd be functional if you had to get into a fight, though.
No, it would, because they would all assume that I was her bodyguard. And therefore, they would start trying to pick shit with her. And I would be safe.
Alright.
Why are you guys not seeing this rationale?
I just think it's kind of a weird choice when it comes to a bodyguard.
Yeah, it's not. It wouldn't be my first choice. It would probably actually be pretty close to my last choice.
Well, we weren't talking about your first choice now, fucking were we?
I mean, fair.
Oh, is that automatically aggro? Oh. Lame. The whole universe in God Hand is just very curious. Again, it's never specified where we are, just that it's a setting. Alright.
I don't think the where is really as important as the what.
Sure, but you know how some games, especially out of the PS2 era, establish a setting or at least give you kind of like a prologue crawl or something that sets up where you're at. God Hand is kind of unique in that you get nothing. You start the game and it literally tosses you in with Jean and Olivia in the wild western town.
Yeah, indistinct desert town.
I think there's something in the manual that talks about the setting and, you know, like the war with Angra. Apparently he's Satan. Like, in the Japanese, he's just called Satan. And he's a literal fallen angel, as is the lore. But, obviously, because you can't have Satan, they change it to just a generic demon lord.
What do you think this story would be about if it was dubbed by 4Kids?
Well,
Oh, that's actually a really good question.
'Cause, like, they wouldn't be able to do half this stuff. No spankings. They'd have to redress everybody.
it'd be like God hug instead of God hand.
God high five.
You couldn't adapt a property like this into like a kids thing. It'd be a waste of time. You'd have to take off all of like the cool roulette moves. You wouldn't have ball buster. Instead, you'd have coarse language.
Yeah, Gene would just go around calling everybody a poopy head.
There'd be no spanking. Instead, it'd be like revoke privileges.
Wow. Whips would probably be illegal too.
Yep, no whips. They'd have to censor gold and silver, 'cause you can't have anyone that's any sort of difference from, background and all that. Oh no, kids won't understand the gays.
Oh, of course not.
They
We
would be
also couldn't have guns.
they'd be cousins instead.
Well, yeah. That's how cousins act, right?
I got according to Sailor Moon.
Yeah.
So bizarre localization choices, if you can even call them that back in the day. The same reason like characters in all the old animes ate donuts and hot dogs.
They even turn their frying pan into a drying pan.
I don't know why they couldn't just be like, this is a rice ball though. Like I don't understand. Like I know what rice is. I know what a ball is. I could have figured it out.
Yeah, but I
Figure out
think
it's a bowl of rice.
I think
Even if I'm
culturally
incredibly white.
in the like West for kids and the demographic, they wouldn't know that it's culturally normal to eat a ball of rice in another country. But that I still think they could have figured out a way around that than just changing it to something it clearly wasn't. I don't know what the answer would be, but it just seemed like a weird narrative choice. I don't know if the prince is still here, but if he was, he could chime in on his recent practice of eating bowls of raw rice and water.
In water or
Like water poured on top and just eaten with a spoon. I think it's a cry for help.
Ew. Yeah, that sounds like please help. Yeah. Like if it was just plain rice, I wouldn't boot him, but like what the freak?
No, raw rice with a spoon.
Apathetic Potato says, I eat a simple bowl of rice whenever I want. Naked Snake says, I hate double standards. Burn a body at a crematorium, you're being respectful friend. Do it at home and you're destroying evidence.
Obstruction of justice.
Wow.
See, I don't need a bad joke redeem as long as Naked Snake is here.
Yeah.
Yeah, your runs are the bad joke. We don't gotta worry about it.
Uh-oh. Yep. You're not
Yeah,
wrong.
see?
I meant to toss that a little further back and then check the barrels for health. I don't know why this particular zone's giving me so much trouble. It's not that hard.
Well, based on the other runs, I think it's because you suck at this game.
Well, like, it's not the Devil Hand fight, and I've died more just in the section after than I did on the Devil Hand fight. So, I guess I have no excuse.
Dick says, you don't need a parachute to go skydiving. You need a parachute to go skydiving twice.
Nice. I like that.
Very true.
Also, Apathetic Potato says, wow, Wazy, you're rude. True, but rude. I know. Listen, I'm just calling it like I see it, alright?
He just calls it how you sees it.
I knew what I was getting into, and I asked Wazy to help me co-host the stream every once in a while.
I've been sitting here for 2 hours watching Raku die repeatedly.
Are you not entertained?
Do you know how many rooms we've made it? Like 3. We have made it 3 rooms.
Let's see if I can pull further back. I told you, as we proceed, it's gonna start getting more and more difficult. But when I eventually beat level 4, I'll get some things that I can use for power-ups and techs that'll be useful.
Apathetic says you play Wazy. I did, and I was better than this.
You weren't.
That was a lie.
I
That's
was.
That is a drastic lie.
You have video evidence proving otherwise.
Yeah.
I died way less often than Raku did.
You played less often than Raku did.
On normal.
On easy.
Or on easy first, yeah.
I'm pretty sure Wazy... Actually, no. Was Wazy on easy normal? I don't remember.
She was on normal first, and then she switched it to easy like halfway through the video.
No, I didn't.
Right.
Raku's telling lies again like he did on Twitter.
Right.
Yeah, that's definitely a thing that's happened.
We can't just go to the video evidence and confirm. Meanwhile, only back here frantic clicking as Wazy privates the video on her channel.
Snake says, you're not completely useless. You can always serve as a bad example.
Whew. That's brutal, man. I mean, it's not an incorrect statement, but...
Okay, I'm gonna guess that you're gonna die on the second cannon dude on this run. So not this one, but the one after.
The second guy. So if
Yeah.
I don't, are we gonna... Can we bet... continue redaction?
What do you mean by continue redaction?
If I don't die on the other guy, then that redacts 2 deaths from the overall total. Otherwise, there's no incentive for me.
Okay, alright. You know what? No, I'll give you 5.
5?
I'll take your Raku failed from plus 20 to plus 15. How about that?
Oh, the one that was off screen?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, bet.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, saying that, you can't just go kill yourself instantly on not that guy. You have to try.
I'm gonna try, and as soon as I have meter, I'm just gonna burn it.
Sour Lad also says, adios everyone, I sleep now, remember to hydrate and stretch. Thank you, Sour Lad, I appreciate it.
Thanks for tuning in, Sour Lad, and for helping be our
appreciate it.
health check focal. Much appreciated, and hopefully my suffering was entertaining. I say that almost every stream. At least every stream where I'm playing a video game.
I'm just saying I'd like to see more than one room today.
Hey, you've seen several.
Have I?
Yes.
Have I really?
Yes. We both have.
This lady... I don't know why. This lady's giving me some trouble. Okay, that immediately aggroes him. I forgot.
Oh, you're gonna die to him, just like I said. Just like I said.
Yeah, I think so.
And you didn't even pick up that orange like an idiot. That orange was right in front of you, and you just ran past it like a moron.
5 deaths redacted, baby.
Alright, fine. Fine.
Update your sticky note. 15.
I'm doing it right now. God.
I like that. I like that as a way to sort of keep this playthrough interesting. If we get to a point that's difficult or noteworthy, and we bet, then I'm fine betting death redaction, and if I lose, then it adds to the total.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you bet 5 deaths. Had you lost the bet, we'd add 5 more deaths.
Yep. And I probably would bet every time because I'm an idiot.
We actually know a few people who enjoy gambling in a sense.
I'm not really a gambler per se in real life, and especially since going to casinos is kind of panic attack inducing now, but
Yeah.
Outside of pandemic situation, my favorite game of gambling is craps. Rolling craps is really fun because I can't play cards. I suck at cards.
Yeah, like, no, I can't do cards. I'm not a good card gambly.
Nicky Steak's got a joke.
Uh-oh.
Is
My,
it?
my boss said, "You're the worst train driver ever. How many have you derailed this week or this year?" I said, "I'm not sure. It's hard to keep track."
Da 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 joke.
I thought you were gonna do your beatbox one, you son of a bitch.
That was when I make that statement, not when I'm responding to someone else.
That's fair.
All right, we got another boss because can't have enough bosses.
Yeah.
What the? That thing must be charging. Hey! Don't blow a circuit there, old man. Bring it on, tin can.
All right, let's remember this fight. This is Dr. Ion. He is a robot man. And kind of noteworthy,
Robot can.
he doesn't block, so you can't guard break him. And he constantly switches his parts out like a jackass. And doesn't want to get hit by my god hand, apparently. But the name of the game here is staying in his face and then evading or kind of backflipping, because most of his stuff can be evaded high.
Apathetic Potato says blackjack is easy. And also, what if every fight was a boss fight? If you play like Raku, every fight is a boss fight.
That's why you have
Honestly-
the arena.
Honestly, hard mode, yeah. Hard mode is very much. Every fight is a boss.
Yeah. We haven't even gotten to the super difficult boss fights yet. Devil Hand is pretty tough, yeah, but there's some pretty nuts ones coming up that are most likely going to take up a lot of continues.
We're only like halfway through the game, not even, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
Because there's 8 areas, we're on the 4th.
All right. Ah, I got stuck on the stairs. Pretty manageable fight compared to the last couple ones we've done. I think the Stooges are the hardest encounter on the crab.
Is that your excuse now? You're just gonna start blaming the environment around you?
Yes. I hate the environment. Alright. Pummel.
Is that why you support NFTs?
Okay, you can slander me and make up funny stories, Wazy, but that's going one step too far. How dare you?
I'm looking at your Twitter profile pic, buddy. That's that's an NFT if I ever seen one.
That's Hexagon. It's worth 2 whole blockchains.
Yeah.
You're just jealous because I have more, what's a cryptocurrency? Dogecoin? Uh-oh.
I think that, I don't know if that one's still, like, relevant, but it is that is indeed one.
Yeah, I knew it was at some point. I know nothing about crypto. I have to ask my brother. He's in the crypto market.
Yeah, I can safely say I know enough about crypto to make fun of it.
Didn't the crypto market take like a massive hit in the last week and a half or so?
Something like that, where it lost something like billions.
Yeah. I saw a news thing on that. I was like, wow. That is rough, buddy.
It's not the first time that millions have been lost in crypto, and it won't be the last.
Oh no, like the volatility is kind of one thing that sort of turns me off about trying to get into it.
Well, yeah, no. The only time that was worth getting into crypto was right when Bitcoin was literally invented,
Yeah.
and yeah, now it is not worth getting into. Naked Snake saying, "Is Matt Spider-Man?" Find out later at 9.
Same spider channel, same spider time. Also, Apathetic Potato says, don't hate the player, hate the game.
I can easily hate both.
I can hate Raku all I want. Like that's how friendship works.
We're officially friends. You heard it here, folks.
Oh fuck. Well,
I don't know
told
what-
you
what-
my whole life story now. So like we gotta be friends by now. If not, I just told my whole life story to an acquaintance. About the time I was born, and then about the time I was almost named Asia.
Get out of
My
here.
whole that's my entire life story.
Out of batteries?
Yeah, everything outside of that is like not as relevant apparently.
We got another
You
cutscene.
want this so bad. Come and get it. So much for old Sparky.
He shoved an electric cable up that robot's butt. Okay, so let's do some quick maths here. Game
He said on my
tallies
butthole.
exactly, which is as a thing. 2 hours of in-game time to clear stage 4 between the start of the end of the last session and this one, not counting all the deaths, obviously. 47 deaths on the record. So the number to write down for this one is 47 plus 15 is the new total, right?
Yes.
So what you could do, Wazy, just to make it a little bit easier, is just keep track of the ones we're adding on, because the game is going to give us a grand total at the end. So we just need to keep track of 15 plus whatever we end up betting in the future, and then we'll lump it into the total at the end.
Okay, so I don't have to write down every single stage.
Nah, because at the very end
Alright.
of the game, it should give us one big total of everything, and then we'll just add up all of the extra after that.
Okay,
Yeah.
that sounds good.
That's reasonable. A solid hour and 59 minutes 14 seconds.
Oh, more Davis.
Honestly, for hard mode, that's a pretty average length.
I told you so, boss.
Azel, it appears you failed us as well.
I went to evaluate his power. I have no need to explain myself.
You humans are truly selfish creatures. You are nothing but the world's most successful parasites.
And you think demons are superior?
To achieve our paradise, we must remake this world. History has proven that humans are too weak to bring about any real changes.
Azel's right. Who cares about being superior? I care only about my fantasies.
Shannon! Now you like that know-it-all pendejo?
Shut up, you greasy idiot!
Does it please? Give me another shot at that cabron god hand!
Do not fail, especially not in demon form.
I'm 100 times more powerful as a true demon!
Very
Foreshadowing. All right, stage 5. Oh no, human horseshoes. We should be able to make it a little ways into the next stage. Are we looking to cut off at 3 hours again like last time? Is that good for you too?
Yeah, that should work.
Yeah, that's good. I'm cool with that.
Okay. Before we do that, I am going to go use the little Raku room. I'm going to leave it here in the shop, and I will be back momentarily. I see the Naked Snake took off. Have a good night, Naked Snake. Thank you for bringing the quote-unquote jokes. And I will be back in 1 sec. Don't say anything untrue about me.
I won't. Everything I say is factual. Is he gone? His VTuber's still moving.
It's wiggling around at you.
All right. Okay. Well, time for Raku fact news. And Raku, listen, it sounded better when I used to call him Raku. Raku Faku sounds way more better. Anyway.
Raku Faku does not sound good because that's the second word is a hentai site.
Well, whatever. Here's some. Raku has a dead body in his basement. Whose is it? We don't know. Also, one time while driving on the highway, Raku hit a deer, and the deer was still alive, and Raku got out of his car and hit it with a shovel. And the deer said, "Please don't kill me. I'm a genie, and I'll grant you any wish." And Raku said, "I wish you were dead," and then hit it with a shovel again, and it died.
Jesus. Holy shit, that's a bit, that's... Why are we going so real? Why are we going so real with these facts?
And then also, Raku has an extra pinky toe on his left foot.
I thought you were gonna say on his left hand, like he just had a pinky toe growing out of the side of his hand.
He might. I don't know. I don't know
Maybe.
what his
Oh, he
hand
vanished.
is. Oh no, he's still here with us.
The Raku is coming from inside the house.
Also, he won't admit this on stream, but he actually has a huge bald spot on the back of his head that's in the shape of a star.
Is he a Joestar?
No, it's just because he's an alien and stuff. Like that's his theme. So there's a star on his head, but it's natural. He's balding. It's not his fault. It's just genetics.
But he could still be a Joestar.
Maybe, but it's also alien genetics, so I don't know a lot about it.
You could be an alien and a Joestar. That would track. I've watched enough JoJo's to know that would track.
I mean, cars went into space, so like, who's to say a JoJo didn't?
Yeah, exactly.
We're talking about JoJo's?
Yeah, we're talking about JoJo's. Yeah. Nothing suspicious happening here.
Yeah, not at all.
I'm sure I'll see nothing suspicious when I review the VOD of this later.
Yeah, exactly. We're just talking about, them bizarre adventures of the JoJo's.
I need to finish part 5 and start watching the new one.
We need to start part 6. We still haven't started it yet.
Oh, I'm surprised you haven't started it, but you've read it, right?
Yeah, I've read the whole thing of 6.
Yeah.
And a little bit of 7.
Ooh, left jab.
Potato says we talked about books and stuff. Yeah. Apathetic Potato will vouch for me. Apathetic Potato is a good dude.
He's a swell feller. Ooh, a new long straight.
Looks like we have just upgrades to most of the basic attacks.
That's not a bad thing.
Backfish strike 2. Let's see what else we got.
Why are you not just buying all this shit? You've got the money.
Because the power-ups that I want are going to be becoming exceedingly more expensive as we go. And the more cash I save up, the easier it'll be to buy those when I need them. I would like to just buy everything so we can mess around with builds and stuff, but the fact is it's kind of good to be efficient with your stuff in the beginning. New Game Plus, you can do some other stuff. But let's see. Got the Drunken moveset, which is going to correspond to enemy types we see in the next level. But we've got Drunken Fist, which I think technically evades certain high attacks. Sideswipe is a new guard break, which is kind of fun. I don't know animation-wise if it's faster than the overhead guard break, though.
I'm not sure.
I'll think about that. Drunken Twist evades high attack. It's a pretty fun one.
Oh yeah, because I forgot all the drunken moves actually have all the evasion built into them.
Yep, the ones that have significant movement can get out of the way of things. Not all of them. Drunken Sweep, it's kind of fun. This one will evade high and hit people in the shins. Drunken Fall is one of the best techniques in the entire game. And I'm going to buy that immediately. Toe Touch Kick, it's kind of fun. Launch. Heel Drop is Juggle. This is Guard Breaker 2. Okay, that is less than the sideways one. We'll go Side Swipe. Switch things up. Give Gene some new techniques. Left jab 3.
Well, you're sorting your shit. Apathetic Potato says, Wazy's lying about that. She told me to fuck off on many occasions. That's because you called me kind of funny once. So, you get what you get.
I'm very sure, or at least mostly sure, that it was kind and funny.
I know what I read.
Yeah, Apathetic Potato is backing me up on this, on their statement, that it was kind and funny.
I don't know. I feel like
Saying
kind of
don't
funny
even
is
mention
is somewhat appropriate.
Yeah. Also, Apathetic Potato saying, don't make me mention the damn thumbs again.
Thumbs? What about
Is this
thumbs?
an orange thing?
Ah, that would make sense.
I could see it being an orange thing.
Okay, I'm gonna put... Oh, I have 2 open ones. I'm gonna put Drunken Fall on down triangle, because I never use Charge Punch.
Yeah.
And where did I put it? The reason why Drunken Fall is so good is because it is a complete high evade, and on contact it will launch enemies if it's countering them, but it'll usually stagger them if it doesn't just straight out launch.
Yeah.
And on any difficulty that's not die, it'll usually launch them if they're in the middle of doing something. But even still, it's super useful.
Well, yeah, it's a way to get a hit in and evade high attack at the same time. It
Yep.
immediately makes it good.
You can be kind of vulnerable to low attacks because you hit the ground and have to get back up.
Yeah.
But it will get you out of a lot of really annoying situations. So definitely recommend. All right. Roulette moves. Face Runner. Man to man. This one's an upgrade to Samba. Can afford it. We'll buy Face Runner. It's exactly what it sounds like. And
It's where you run faces.
Yep, you basically just kick them in the face a bunch of times. Divine Smash, God Stomp, Shockwave. We will not bother with those. Let's see. I'll take Stomp out for Face Runner. We will be picking up another 2-orb strong attack, I think, in this stage.
Oh, nice. So, not too far away.
Yeah, I believe it's Home Run God. That's a good one.
Oh, yeah.
And for power-ups, we can get HP and tension up. And that's it for now. Decent increase to overall life and God Hand meter. We'll take whatever we can get.
Yeah. Because you're almost at the point that a full meter could get you 2 charges.
Yes. And it'll be key to time Yes Mans accordingly in order to keep the meter up. But now we're heading to not Venice.
Yeah, to
First
Fantasy Venice.
Hey,
we got a cutscene.
What's the matter?
what is this about Devil Hand's fiancé?
You met him, huh?
Not only did I meet him, he damn near killed me, asshole.
I'm sorry. I suppose it's about time I start telling you the truth. My father was head of the clan charged with protecting the God Hands from demonkind. I became engaged to Azel through an arrangement by our parents. However, a year ago, Azel snatched away one of the God Hands, changing into the human personification of evil and taking on the name of Devil Hand. He dedicated himself to finding the other God Hand and began a campaign of terror within the clan. My father entrusted me with protecting the remaining God Hand, and I ran away to escape certain death. Perhaps the only surviving members of my clan are Azel and I. Everyone else died defending the remaining God Hand.
Tragic backstory time.
If he chose to be a demon, then I must become a god. So, what base did he get to?
Don't worry, nothing happened.
Whew, that's what I thought. All right, so where's next?
Priorities,
Slave
Gene.
Bazaar.
Huh. I'll need a yacht.
It's not enough for a yacht, but take this.
Ah, been turning tricks, huh?
$2.
Asshole.
Surprisingly serious lore bit we get from Olivia on her backstory.
Yeah.
And we return to levity again before Gene exits the scene.
Oh, yes, I get $2.
Yeah. Couple shiny pennies.
Alright, so this is why I say we're in not Venice. We're in sort of a city on the water with these canals.
We're
and
legally distinct.
Right. Not
Oh man,
Venice.
but being this close to the sky dome on this side, like if you look at the sky behind Gene right now,
Look at that.
That is super pixely.
I can't pan upwards because there's no camera control here, but it's not a skybox, it's a sky wall.
Yeah.
It's basically a flat texture or series of textures that's just rotating around the stage. Because
The
God
closer
Hand.
closer you get to it, oh man, it's not super high def.
No. Don't look too closely at that.
Yeah.
Just don't look at it too much.
Yeah, there's better things to look at, like the dudes you're gonna punch.
Yeah, and the walls that do this every time I turn the camera slightly.
Yeah.
Because it's tank controls, I can turn the camera laterally but not up and down.
Yeah, that makes sense.
At least it's not reverse.
Oh yeah, reverse controls are garbage. I know Wazy and I will agree on that much at least.
Apathetic Potato says, I don't see what you mean, Matt. That wall seems perfectly fine to me.
I don't know.
That's a good wall right there. What you got against walls, Matt?
Yeah, if you were on the PS1.
Yeah.
Oh, I got to slot in the new. Oh, come on. New guard break. That took almost all my health off.
Fucking cold cocked.
Not the boys. I need those.
For what? Olivia's having a tragic time.
I may need them eventually for... I don't know. I got nothing. Where is... Oh, side swipe. Alright.
E.
I still think the wind-up is longer on side swipe because he goes backwards first. But we'll play around with it for a stage and see.
Edward says, you don't like walls. What are you, some kind of liberal? I think the term you're looking for, Edward, is liberal cuck.
Do people still use that as an insult in the year of our Lord 2021? People still call each other cucks?
I don't know, I do, and Matt hates it.
It's just a dumb insult.
Yeah, because it's not an insult. It's not like supposed to be a term, like a derogatory term, because a cuck is someone who gets off on being cuckolded. So why is it an insult?
Yeah, like.
Because I'm gonna sleep with your wife, Raku.
Yeah, but the point is that someone who's an actual cuck would like that.
Yeah.
So
like,
why
they'd
is
be-
it an
they'd be
insult?
okay with that.
Yeah, that's what they're about. They like to watch. So it doesn't make sense to make that an insult because you're basically saying, hey, you, person with fetish, that's not an insult.
That's fair. Pink says, enjoy your god fist. I'm gonna scoot. Goodbye, 3 amigos.
See you later, Pink. Thanks for tuning in.
Enjoy some soups.
Right in the water. There are abrupt edges around the canal here you can punt the dudes into. It's handy.
Yeah. Oh, and bye, Pink.
Pathetic Potato says, it's the same reason why slut is an insult.
No, because that is like a person's lifestyle. It's a judgment on someone's lifestyle, not their fetishes. That's different.
Yeah, but like, there's nothing wrong with having a bunch of sex, I guess.
Well, that too. It's not an automatic negative connotation. But
Yeah.
if you're gonna call someone a cuck, you're just saying you have a cuckolding fetish. That's not an insult.
I don't know, I've been saying Takuno's got a foot fetish for years, and he doesn't seem to appreciate that.
Bring it on.
Guess it depends on the fetish. Ooh.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Sideswipe is too slow. I like the animation, but the over-the-top one, even though it's going to do less counter damage, it's probably going to suit me better. But I'll keep Sideswipe in case I do like a drunken moveset later. These big enemies are like a wrestler version of the sailor types we find here.
Yeah.
Heavy types.
Edward says, is fetish not a part of one's lifestyle? Well, I guess it depends. Because
Well,
if you're
I-
ace, then I guess you don't really would have a fetish, I guess.
Well, exactly. It is an optional part of one's lifestyle.
What are you asking me? I'm not a sexologist or some shit.
I mean, none of us are, as far as I know.
Raku, are you a secret sexologist?
Let me tell you guys about grad school.
I don't like where this is going.
No, the short answer is...
Here is the story all about how.
Yep. My life got flipped, turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there, tell you how I incurred about 6 digits of student loans.
That sounds a little low, actually.
6 digits is low?
For student loans.
Well, if it was 7 digits, that would be like millions of dollars.
Yeah,
And
is that not college?
it depends where you go, but most people I knew that went to college and had, heavy student loans, they ended up owing several $100,000-ish. I don't know a single person that got in the millions that didn't go to like a medical or graduate school or something. But it depends where. You go to like a fancy Ivy League school, it's going to cost you more.
That's right.
Yeah. Tuition is bananas in the States. How is it comparatively in Canada for people that go to college? I've always wondered that.
Well, Matt went to a trade school kind of thing.
Yeah, I went to it was a technical institute I went to.
Okay.
So it wasn't that bad. And to the surprise of no one, I have no higher forms of education. I did, but I dropped out.
What were you studying before you stopped?
I was studying coding.
Coding? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Oh, like
Yes.
computer science type stuff?
Yes. And I was not good at it, and I was an idiot, like 18-year-old, 19-year-old, and yep, was just like, well, I'm not doing this no more.
Ooh. Well, if it makes you feel better, Wazy, I have taken coding courses and I absolutely hate it. I have a lot of respect for people that know how to do things like programming and stuff because I do not have the brain for it.
Yeah. Yeah, likewise. Like I've because like in current career, I work with a lot of people who do coding and stuff. I'm just like, and they try to show me stuff to explain like how it's working. I'm like, that's nice. Like, I vaguely get what you're talking about, but don't ever ask me to like write this or be able to comprehend it on a larger scale than like this one thing you're showing me.
What you should do is, after they finish explaining something like that to you, just look them straight in the eye with a sincere expression and go, so that goes into a computer, right?
Oh, I should. That'd be great. I would get the best weird looks.
They call it binary because you have to buy the code.
Yeah. From a guy named Neri.
Oh boy. Some friends of mine.
It's all his stuff.
Some friends of mine have more computer-based backgrounds and know that stuff, and they saw my experience in courses, and they said, "Yeah, you probably don't want to pursue that, even though there's money in like the IT and field like that, because you can't force yourself to get the mindset in order to be able to do stuff like coding. It takes, you know, a certain type of rationale and way of thinking."
Yeah, it's like, yeah, you have to be a certain kind of person for like a lot of different. I would say for almost any walk of life, you have to have like the right mindset for tech, for like coding. I would say for sales,
medical,
like medical. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Medical.
Art.
Absolutely art.
I've never taken an accounting course. That's one I hear is very much either like vibe with it or you don't. There's no middle ground. You don't force yourself to like accounting.
Yeah, it's very much it clicks or it doesn't.
Yeah, if you don't get a raging boner from numbers, do not go into accounting or statistics.
Man, I remember my statistics course.
I sucked at statistics. I'm pretty bad at math.
I'm good at math. Statistics suck. It was easily my least favorite math course I've ever taken in my life.
Because it's kind of like applied math theory, right? It's not just...
Yes.
Oh, come on. This guy's giving me trouble. It's not so much, you know, this plus this equals that. It's more like, here's an advanced rule about how to calculate this using said numbers and how to analyze trends and data.
Yeah, it's a lot more like trend analysis stuff.
We technically have to use linear regression in my line of work, which is not super difficult if you've been through algebra and whatnot. But as soon as you start getting into like really advanced statistics and modeling, that stuff is not easy. Alright, orange. I can't remember if I asked Wazy this. This would be a good question for the stream. Did you ever go to art classes, Wazy?
No.
Me neither. I don't like art classes.
I've never finished an art class.
Not even in high school? I thought you did.
I took it, but then I dropped out because I didn't like the teacher, because it was my drama teacher that also taught art, and there was no way I was going to be able to handle that man for more than an hour a day. It's the same one that I drew that flash animation about my friend killing him. So technically,
right.
he did teach me art in a way he didn't want to.
Yeah. I suppose that's one way to look at it.
I'll probably
thanks,
get...
Mr. Body.
What's
I'm
up?
sorry you got hit by that car. That was the name of him. My drama teacher that was also my art teacher that I didn't like. His name was Mr. Body, and he got hit by a car, and he was gone for a week, and I laughed.
Were you the reason he got hit by a car?
No, but I could have been. It was a very small town.
I wasn't the... Oh, Jesus.
Demon time!
Demon time. Don't be afraid to burn resources.
Yeah.
That sounds like a I'm tired of looking at this screen Raku comment from you two.
I'm just saying, you haven't made it very far in the grand scheme of things. Like, if we're looking at the statistics of this.
You don't like the scenic vista that is fake Venice? Penis?
Oh, I just noticed that the skywall is spinning faster now.
Oh, because of the demon?
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting. The vignetting changes. All right. You know what? I, too, am tired of the screen.
I imagine you'd like to get to the next group of enemies.
Indeed. Overhead blow.
Phrasing. I think.
Are we not doing phrasing anymore?
I love it.
And I really liked original Archer or older Archer.
I didn't see the last couple seasons just to have an easy way to watch it since I don't watch TV. But I do want to watch it to see where it went.
I think the last season I watched was Archer Vice, which I think was season 5, and I think they're on like 9 or 10 now.
Yeah. All right. Now we got another cutscene.
Don't worry. We'll help you. You're worthless. My turn.
Boy, what a group of jerks.
Fun fact, if you let this man drown, he will Terminator thumbs up.
Oh, Willie? That's pretty
Yeah.
funny. And you don't get whatever goody thing he gives you.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah. Let's see if I can de-aggro these. Wow. All right. The guy with the cut-off outfit and the bandana is a different version of the heavy wrestler sailor guys. There's a couple different variations that have different moves, and they're all kind of a handful. Like, I could just do Cyclone Kick and boot them off, but then I won't get anything for doing that.
And they fall in the water and die?
Yeah. Like so.
Okay. I'm just saying, if it's a viable strategy, you should use it.
It's fair.
Your strategy so far has been bang your head against the wall until hopefully you win.
Yep, I'm just hoping they'll lose interest and stop fighting
just
me.
Stop punching.
Alright.
I just imagine like, oh, look at me, I'm a little guy. You wouldn't need a little guy, would you?
You can get punted. That's what Drunken Fall is good for. It's almost an insta-launch.
Thank you. Swimming a medley, huh?
See, he was fine. What we got? Home Run God.
Nice.
This is the technique that the one dude doing the no-hit run used on the 5 on the second round. He popped him up all at once in God Hand mode and used Home Run God for an insta-kill. I will see if I can at least do that once when we get there.
Yeah.
We get rid of Wild Pitch because it's a garbage roulette move. Man-to-man technique, attack strength 700, 2 orbs.
Yeah. Which is just bonkers strength.
Yeah, very, very powerful. And it looks cool. There's a neat call out to a real famous Japanese baseball player that Gene does when he does it. A guy who is named Ichiro Suzuki, who played for, I forget which Japan team, and he played in the United States on the Seattle Mariners.
Yes, I remember Ichiro Suzuki.
And he played on the Yankees when he retired, I think. I think it was Yankees.
Yeah, that sounds right.
They brought him back to the Seattle team and gave him kind of a job on the team so he could retire there ultimately.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if there's any crates to get. That is pretty much the extent of my knowledge about baseball. I really don't follow sport ball.
I follow it to the extent of like enough that if I have to talk to coworkers, I can kind of follow. I don't like watch every game kind of thing.
You know your local sports team and/or college.
And I know which teams I cheer for, which is not my local sports team and/or college.
All right. Let's see if we can get one more screen in, and then we can call it for today. If that's cool with you guys.
Yeah, that works for me.
Stage
Now
5.
that you've experienced it, who's your favorite co-host?
I knew you were gonna freaking ask me that on stream.
Yeah, of course I was. You guys gonna let you fucking get away with that? With like diplomatically answer on Twitter? Fuck no.
I would have to say, after streaming with Wazy and Matt, my favorite co-host of the two is, and that's about the reason.
Tactical, I see.
I have no idea if that actually picked up on either the call or the playback.
Not sure about the playback.
The wrestling did. Yeah, at least picked up in the call.
All right. Sorry, apathetic potato.
What you should have did was play the run into thing.
I could have, but it doesn't cut out audio, so I'd have to mute.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the next question.
Time for a little fun.
If both Matt and I were drowning in a river, which one would you save?
That is a good question.
Hint: I can't swim. Wazy kind of can.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
And no, I also can't swim. But also, Matt is taller than me, and so can have his head above water longer.
I am not a super strong swimmer.
Time for a little fun.
You said this was like a river or like a pool. What's the situation?
Yeah, let's say, like exactly like that guy. We were in the river. We're in the river, and people are throwing tires at us.
I would save the tires.
Oh.
I mean, fair. That's good money.
Ah, come on. Yeah. I don't know. I would seriously. I would go after the person who doesn't actually know how to swim. Or I would find something and like toss a rope. Lord.
Matt swims worse, I guess. Like I can at least doggy paddle and also float.
Yeah, because if you can at least sort of tread water or do something, then I could help the person who doesn't know how to swim, you know, get them to shore and then go after the other person if they can just sustain for a little while, versus not swimming at all. You're kind of boned.
I'm a very buoyant bitch, so I feel I would be slightly more okay. But I will say the height difference. I would be more likely to touch the... If we're touching the bottom, I'm gonna drown and Matt won't.
Kicking your ass.
Whoops.
I mean,
Oh, there's Face Runner. You want to see that?
Yes. The Chun-Li kick.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to see from that angle, but Gene basically goes up sideways, defying gravity, puts his feet all over someone's face and kicks him across the room. As you do.
Boring.
So these monk-type enemies employ the drunken moveset. That's why it unlocks in this particular zone. And they're generally not too bad, but they're fast, and their moves can kind of evade some of your hits. In general, it's not good to get boxed in by them because they're a little bit harder to read.
Okay, next question. If you were in the cafeteria and you got an extra pudding cup, would you give it to me, or would you give it to Matt, or would you keep it for yourself?
What the hell?
Good lord. Okay. I was trying to think about the answer while I was getting my face destroyed. If I was in the cafeteria and I had a pudding cup,
An extra
extra pudding
extra
cup,
pudding cup.
I would sell it to the fat kid.
Okay. All right. So that's me. Matt. Matt, what would your answer be? Who would you give your extra pudding cup to?
I'd probably keep it for myself.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Matt, I would give it to you because you get hangry.
Yeah, I did.
Edward says my favorite co-host is the person from the Monster Hunter stream. How the is Pink your favorite? I'm delightful.
Kicking your ass.
Yeah, okay, there we go. Ragu, who's your favorite out of me, Matt, and Pink?
Oh god. I'm trying to get out of the room and kite these guys a little bit. Like I was saying before, and again, this isn't really an answer to Wazy's question because each of you three is different vibes, so it's kind of hard to say which is the favorite because they're all different. You have Wazy, who's chaos energy incarnate, Matt, who's chill energy incarnate, and Pink is in the middle. So it really just depends. I think for something like Monster Hunter, it's probably good to have less chaotic energy because if you don't pay attention in that game, you get destroyed. This game is kind of like that, but I know it really well, so I feel like I can sort of split my attention.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Wow, get off me, you bald Krillin-looking mother.
Pretend we were 3 orphans in an orphanage, and you had to adopt one of us. Which one of the orphans would you adopt?
Matt.
Fuck! It's just because he cooks, right?
He cooks? Oh, good lord, are you kidding me?
You're having a great time.
Oh.
Well, at least you got some boobies.
You can't ball buster those demons. They have no balls. Good to know.
Yeah.
They're ballless. However, you can yank their chains, as they definitely have those.
So I think here's the better question. If you're gonna do these Sophie's Choice questions, Wazy, who's the better fighter? Let's say of you three, since I know you three.
Of you, Matt, and Pink?
Of Wazy, Matt, and Pink. If I had to like get into a brawl and I had to pick someone to have my back, who would be the best person to watch my back in a fight?
Matt, because he is tallest and most intimidating. Me and Pink are little and scrappy. And I mostly just talk a big game. So Pink is probably the second best option, and Matt is probably your first pick. Also, Matt is tall, and you can climb onto his shoulders to escape danger.
Yeah, I would say that of the three of us, I have the sheer brawn. And
Pink is scrappy and doesn't fight fair. I will say this from experience.
Yeah, that sounds right.
You have gotten into a fight with Pink before, and they don't fight fair.
We battle sometimes. We battle.
Huh.
Combat is involved.
Yes.
Well, that definitely is another data point in the should I ever meet Wazy in real life thought process. Combat is involved.
I am very weak, but I talk a big game, so I get my ass kicked on the regular. It's just what happens.
Good to know.
Well, you don't actually get in that many fisticuffs, though.
No, luckily, because I can wind my way out of it.
Yeah, you do that. I'm just a little guy.
Yeah. I have perfect strategies for if I do get into fights. One is waving wildly. Because, like, don't make eye contact, it just starts throwing fists. And then the other one is just get naked, because nobody wants to fight a naked dude.
How often has that worked, Wazy?
I don't know, because I've never actually used that one in a fight, but I know 100%. If I was about to fight a guy and he just took off all his clothes, I'd be like, damn, not fighting that guy.
Yeah, he's wild.
Yeah.
As a person with a martial arts background, I can definitely say that is an unconventional technique. I knew it was going to happen.
I will tell you the truth. I used to be in Roman Greco wrestling, and the only match I ever won was due to forfeit. Because the guy I was fighting was like, I don't want to fight a girl. What if I accidentally grab something I don't want to grab? And so he forfeited. So therefore, I was technically legally the winner.
Is it even legal to have co-ed wrestling?
I am from a very small town. We did not really have a lot of options. There's like 13 of us. What were we gonna do? Like, not even 13 of us.
I get the feeling even in a small town now that something like that wouldn't fly. But obviously back in the day...
Kicking your ass.
All that matters is I won.
Victory by default.
Yeah. Apathetic Potato says, I will say that all the I say that all the time, Wazy. Get your dick out in a fight. Nobody wants to fight a man with his dick out. It's true. Apathetic Potato knows what's up.
I mean,
it's just good strategy. I don't know what you guys are all pissed off about. It's smart.
Well, I don't have a problem with it. It's a bold strategy.
I'm a brilliant tactician, and I can tell you this is true. This is how fights are won in the real world.
You just said you haven't gotten that many fights, and you've never tested that technique out.
Well, I didn't say I've never gotten into many fights. I've gotten into fights. And I'm just saying, from my own personal know-how, I wouldn't want to fight a dude with his dick out. Also, Edward goes, bro, Raku just called Wazy old. Yeah, he did. He did do that.
yeah.
But whatever, he's short, so fuck him.
We are the same height, Wazy.
I know, but it's funnier. It's funnier because... See, it's the gender stereotype. It's the gender stereotype because it's okay if I'm short.
I was just saying, like, if you're Wazy height, that puts me at like a foot taller than you.
Yep.
I mean, I respect short kings, but dang.
Which means you could climb onto his shoulders in a fight.
Oh, good lord.
Oh yeah, you're having the worst time right now.
Oh, those bald monks. Yeah, I am in fact very short. That is some actual lore for the streams. It's nothing I've talked about it since the debut. But that's okay. I don't really mind. It allows me to drive a very small car.
That's true. There's a lot of things that I can't do because I'm too tall.
And I don't have to worry about leg room, which is nice.
Yeah, the fact that like I have to actively push extra far to be able to get any kind of extra leg room. Yeah, that does suck.
I wish there was a way to trigger that fight without having to go into the room.
Kicking your ass.
Can you avoid dying?
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Yeah, good job. See, another strategy.
People die when they're killed.
Pathetic Potato says, 6 foot tall, mostly leg. I understand the need for leg room. See, Potato gets you, Matt.
Shit, that's my life. I hate that.
I feel like there's not a really easy middle ground there.
Yeah.
The point is to just accept whatever you are and not let it bother you. Because you can't do anything about it. If you're too tall, you can't get shorter. Unless you cut off part of your legs or something. And if you're too short, you can't get taller if your body has decided that you're done growing at the age of 12.
A 6 foot tall potato. I'm scary. That would be horrifying. But also would win you a shiny ribbon at the state fair.
That's a big tater.
Yeah.
All right.
You are no longer a tater tot, you are a tater lot. You can have that for free, you know. That's a good joke. You can have it for free. Apathetic potato.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Vegetable joke.
But not the kind of vegetable joke you would think.
Yeah, a wholesome vegetable joke, one that's not.
Yeah.
That's not terrible.
All right.
Oh, look at them having their little dance party. Oh god.
Why'd you ruin their dance party?
Oh, come on.
Look at that impeccable timing.
Yeah. But not enough to kill. And now I'm getting punched in the face. You jackholes. Wow, that was lucky. That was really lucky. I didn't think it would hit the demon.
Oh, that was.
Oh.
Time to go get your citrus.
Yeah, and there's a God Hand card on the screen, so I think we're just about good. These enemies are also new type with the fans, but they kind of function like the other ones that don't hold whips.
Yeah.
Apathetic potato says potatoes are tubers, not vegetables.
Tubers, but not YouTubers.
Or VTubers.
Or VTubers.
I had to explain the concept of VTubers to a coworker of mine today. In fact, that was the call I was on before we jumped on in the afternoon.
Did you tell him you were a VTuber?
Sort of. This was a coworker I hadn't seen in a while, and she was part of our IT group before she kind of jumped over to our division.
Mm-hmm.
And I hadn't seen her in a while, and she does a lot of art stuff, so I was kind of explaining the whole VTuber thing and explaining what the content creation was like, but I didn't point her towards any of this stuff.
Hello, Raku's coworker who's probably in chat right now. I'm Wazy.
And I'm Matt.
And I'm uncomfortable. Where is it? Is it in the bald guy room? Or is it in the alley? Where'd it drop?
You see, what are you looking for again? Because
that.
Obviously not the bat. Oh,
No, that. But I'm full up,
that.
so just remember I'll have to come back and get that because there's one more section.
Yeah.
It's right here. Yeah. So the heavy enemy for the monk types are these big dudes with the long braids, and they are trouble.
Edward saying, "I wasn't that uncomfortable. I'm Dad."
There it is.
Hi, Dad.
Where have you been? Did you get those cigarettes? Ooh. Jesus. All right. Did not want to die there. That's the end of the encounter. Alright, that's very lucky. Burned all my orbs, though.
Raku, if you were planning your own funeral and you could get one celebrity to show up, who would it be?
Keanu Reeves.
Alright, fair enough.
I actually have a response to a funeral question that I've had in my mind for a while. If you guys would like to hear it, I will explain.
I would like to know why you have a funeral question, but carry on.
Plan.
Oh, okay. Alright.
I will save here and I will explain this before we move on. So my plan for my funeral, as is customary on Homeworld, when somebody dies, they are always cremated.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And usually buried in the ground, as you do. My plan for when I die is I will have specific orders in my will to be cremated and have a portion of my ashes saved. And then at the reception for my funeral, the instructions will specifically say to bake part of my ashes into the cake served at the reception. And it will not be disclosed that this has been done until after the reception is finished and people have eaten the cake.
Yeah, I said you were a mean person to me. No, I fucking take that back. You're a fucking monster.
That was a really long pause. Usually people laugh when I say that.
I was considering the ramifications of that sentence. I was literally sitting here blinking as I was like doing the fucking meme guy face. Like, sorry, what?
And at the end of the reception, a big display will pop up that says, "I always told you people to eat me."
Okay, that makes it funny. I'd still be a little pissed, but that's funny.
I feel like that's a health code violation.
I don't care, I'm dead.
I am going to sue your estate. Edward says, Raku going out like Tupac.
Yeah, the whole thing will conclude with like an actual realistic hologram of me Fortnite dancing in front of everybody.
Oh yeah, that's how everybody does it though.
I saw one thing, it must have been on the internet somewhere, but some elaborate prankster specifically put into his will that when he died, he would have like an open casket funeral, and then before he was actually put in the ground, there would be like a device with a speaker inside to play like the muffled sound of someone trying to get out as it was being lowered into the ground.
That's fun.
That's pretty funny.
A fun one.
It's like, I think I could appreciate something like that. No, none of my family that was around would find it funny, but I would find it funny.
Apathetic Potato says, it is, and illegal as it is, technically cannibalism, which doesn't actually have any laws against it.
Yeah.
Again, I wouldn't care. I'm dead. And
yeah, at that point, who are they going to prosecute?
I guess the people that prepared it. But I can assure you, if I end up doing something like that, from whatever burning nether plane that I'm stuck at for all of eternity, I will be laughing.
Okay, well, yeah. Remind me to never pay you respects.
You don't now.
I know, exactly. I'm already ahead of the game.
It's called having a plan.
We have fun here. And on that note, we have reached the end of that section, and the next one is Long Walk Short Pier. And I think we will call it a good stopping point from here before the conversation gets any more morbid, and two, before my eyes start bleeding, because today was a challenge, God hand wise.
It was a rough one, but a good one.
Yeah. But I will say that the co-host experiment with you two was a success. It is definitely a different mental game to try and keep track of conversations, but I think it was really interesting. And a different vibe. Hopefully you folks in the chat enjoyed listening to the banter. We kid around here, but I assure you it's all in good fun.
Everything I say is 100% serious.
With the exception of Wazy, who is ruthless, and you guys knew that already.
Yeah, we had an idea.
I'm just watching the chat. Apathetic Potato says, I shall not press X at your funeral. Edward says, eh. And Potato says, Wazy has no chill. Again, we already knew that.
Edward, that doesn't look like it says eh. That looks like it says A. And since I'm Canadian, I appreciate it.
Is that what the reference is for?
I don't know.
Oh, well.
But that's how you spell A in Canadian.
It's good that we have representation for our friends up to the north.
Exactly.
But once again, thanks to the folks who came by and hung out. We will be picking up with God Hand probably maybe next week. Got to figure out planning and stuff. And I have no idea what I'm doing co-host wise. We will figure that out.
That's fair.
Yeah.
And
Are you gonna try raiding, or are you gonna leave that alone?
I know how to do it now, so let me see. I am going to take us out with the outro while I look for someone to raid. And let me turn off the sound here. I gotta manage several different things so we don't have a billion sounds playing. We will go to the outro. And let me see
Bye,
who's
chat.
online.
Goodbye, chat. Get fucked.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you, chat, and thank you to my co-hosts. Let's see. Ah, the Prince is live. He might be going for the last few followers before he goes affiliate. So we're gonna go raid the Prince.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Let's dethrone that bitch.
Yes, please ridicule the Prince for his weird eating habits.
Yes.